Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand. Call
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me turn this gain down so I'm not peeking on the microphone. But no, really though, it's just so you can't hear my 3D printer in the background, which is literally like 6.5 feet away from me ish. But okay, I'm sorry. A print is finishing up. All right. I need to keep that thing running and running and running. All right. Running, running, and running. Okay, sorry, I'll stop. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. We actually had a really, really great time at the GOA event Goals. The GOA event Goals. It was cool. It was cool. We had a really good time. Saw a lot of great people, and I may have procured a great number of guests for the podcast. Some that you know, some that you don't know, some that you're going to know and love. Made great relationships. Forged relationships from the past and created new relationships for the future. And it's going to be a delightful thing. And I know exactly what Rich is going to do while we all know what Rich did. Okay. All right. We'll just get that out of the way now. I know. Not familiar. Okay. All right. Very funny. All right. But I want you to know how little hope he has in DLD. Okay. The first like 5 of them, he told the people to say he said that I did not come. He didn't think I was going to come. He thought I was going to shout and not go. Like, really, Rich? Really? Come on. Have a little more faith in me. Okay. Anyway, we all love Rich. We know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So if you are tuning in for the first time, first off, I don't believe you. Prove it to me. because I know that YouTube doesn't show my content to new people. Okay. Secondly, if you're watching this on the rerun the next day, the next day, or the next day, we got a lot of dudes that do it with coffee and all that, and they have these really witty things they say, like um, replay mafia, recapitulation, syndication, and reheating the leftovers. And I love it. I love all the creative stuff that y'all do. So do me a favor right now, drop a comment if you're watching this the next day. Not right now. I mean, if you're here now, channel members sound off because we're about to go ahead and do our thing that we do. If you are watching this for the first time, again, I don't believe you. What we do is we usually take the next 10 minutes or so to greet everybody that's in chat, to welcome all of our channel members, because this channel is 100% supported by the channel members. And there's lots of reasons on that. But we do have a lot of really, really great, exciting things happening in the future, man. And I'm pumped to share some of the cool things that are going to be going on with the channel, some of the new guests that we have. Bro, one of them, oh man, I'll hold off. Let's go ahead and start, and then we'll get into recap. Now, this is episode 1. Okay. Now, what? How could there be like several episodes of an event recap? Well, because you know what? Because I'll tell you in a minute. It's my show and I get to do what I want. So first, we're going to start by greeting everybody, saying what's up to all the channel members, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into kind of what that looks like, who's going to be coming on, and all that stuff. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump in and congratulate my boy Kurt24, the producer of the show. Congratulations. The funny thing is, he jumped in there and said, "Congrats on first." To me. So it'd actually only be 1-0, Kurt. Okay. No, I'm kidding. Hey, but Kurt, I do want to say congratulations to you and the changes that have occurred in your life. And if you want to talk about it, it's totally up to you. But congratulations. Kurt transitioned to a new no, okay, let me stop. Kurt, congrats. We all love you, and I'm honestly really happy to see that some good, positive, healthy changes are happening for you. So, shout out to you, and you're due at least one crisp high five. Congrats, my guy. All right, let's go through and say what's up to all the channel members. Of course, Kurt is not only a moderator, he is also a channel member. We got Johnny Propane in the building, also a channel member. What's up, brother? We got Senor Fromage himself. Got a cheese. What's up, brother? Also a channel member with the obligatory, have you printed a gun today? Actually, not only have I not printed a gun in a while, I'm not going to be able to print a gun for a while because I am cranking. I'll put it to you like this, Gutter Cheese. I'm already at 1,550 hours since like what, 3 days ago? I said I just hit 1,500. I'm already at 1,550 hours. It has been running 24/7, aside from a few times that I wasn't physically here. Anyway, Gutter Cheese, my guy, great to see you. He is our avid 3DPG. Yes, and my printer's done, so now it's going to be quiet. So now I can turn this up just a hair, so I can talk a little bit more lower, and the voice still carries. Anyway, Blue Curtain Burner, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a channel member. Flying Rich, my guy, great to see you. Also a moderator and a guest on the panel this evening. Okay, so we all said what's up to Johnny Propane. Great to see you, brother. And also Johnny Ba. What's up, brother? Also a channel member. Appreciate you. Let's see. Now, this is an interesting thing. Dangle Matt said, "What? I thought you weren't streaming tonight. That is so crazy. Why on earth would somebody think that I wasn't streaming tonight?" I don't know. Maybe if somebody went live on John Crump Live and John Crump News and said to hundreds of people that my show was not going to be active tonight. That could do it. Rich, Flying Rich did that. Thanks, Rich. Love you. He just misunderstood. I'm surprised he's not flicking me off backstage. Oh, yep, there it is. I'm just kidding. What was I gonna say? Sorry. Yeah, whatever. All right, we'll keep going. Sorry. Okay, so my guy Dangle Matt, appreciate you, man. Let's see, Flying Rich, got a cheese. Mike McClune, the Goon, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. Zanti Misfit in the building as well. What's up, brother? Also a channel member. You know, I appreciate you, man. Let's see. We got Johnny Bod, Johnny Propane, Zanty Misfit, Mike McClune the Goon. Not only is he a channel member, but he's also a moderator. Let's see. Zanty Misfit, Johnny Bod, Kurt 24. Let's see. Got a cheese. I'm just going through. To all my 3DP2A aficionados, the Yuruta is now released, completely DIY, including the FCG, barrel, and bolt. 9mm weapon of Brazilian design, a fascinating bullpup design. What? Bro, I had no idea. I'm going to have to pull that up and take a look, man. I definitely want the next project I'm going to do is going to be something fur, something pretty fur. I don't know. I just, I got to put something to get. Oh, gutter cheese. Okay, I have a way for y'all to put together a high point for like under $40. I know, it's crazy. I'm gonna touch on that tonight because we have to, because I have an entire parts kit that is literally being sold right now for $14. And then once you take, okay, the $14 and the spool and whatever, and let's just say you still need to buy a magazine. Let's say 50 bucks. Okay. Some of the parts kits actually come with a magazine. Now I know what you're saying. High Point parts kits. What? Just stand by and we'll talk about it. All right, let's go through. Bagota Cheese, I need to holler at you about the best file because I heard the low point was like lacking. And then I heard the low point PDW was like, So I need to look into it and I need some guidance on that. My guy, Lightning McQueen, great to see you, brother. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out as well. Another Chinamemba. Hashtag free CRS, my guy, the political prisoner of the year. Barton Fink, great to see you, brother. Also a Chinamemba. Appreciate you. Zanty, Lightning McQueen. Hey, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. Great to see you, brother. Not only is he a channel member, but Fluffy Bunny Arsenal and I literally were able to meet each other in real life, in person, at the GOA.G.O.A.L.S event. That was really cool, man. Really cool. And actually, there were a few people that as I'm walking around the event, they were like, yo, are you DLD? I was like, what? You watch me on the YouTubes? Okay, I'm sorry, it's whack. I know, but it was cool. It was cool to get a few folks out there that were actually familiar. Hey, another couple of folks that I saw out there. Aegis Gun Care, great to see you. Not only did I see Aegis, but I also saw his wonderful wife. Dude, it was so great chilling with you guys. He also took me, Angry Sarge, Trash Panda, and some others out to dinner. We were even able to hang out with Don Welsh, who's like a super duper famous music star. He does like country, hip hop kind of stuff. It's dope. Check it out. It's Don Welsh Music. He just got canned by Sony. He had like a channel with like 6 million subscribers or something like that on YouTube. And Sony said, we're going to take it because your stuff is getting a little too conservative and Christian for us. So we're going to take that. And yeah, he has to literally start over by himself, for himself, from the ground up. And he has a new channel with like 6,500 subscribers. So shout out to you, bro. We know the hustle is real. So it was great hanging out with you. But anyway, great hanging out with Aegis, and Rod and his wife are incredible. Shelly, I believe. Shelly, you guys are incredible. Thank you so much. Let's see. Kurt 20. Oh, let me pause for a second. If you people out there, what do you mean, you people? If you people out there are enjoyers of firearms and you like to shoot paper with bullets, then you better clean your firearms with Aegis Gun Care. And if you do, you better make sure that you use code DARK. There is no better cleaning and lubricator on the planet. No, I'm not selling anything. No, I don't get anything when you buy it. I'm just telling you that not only is it the best cleaner and lubricator on the planet, but also they're really great people. They're running a small business. They're doing it all themselves, and also it smells really, really, really good. So do you? I'm just saying. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think if you use code DARK, either way, whether you use code DARK or you use, I think code DARK is still active. Even if it's not, use code Joe Juice. You support Shooting Gallery. Joe with Shooting Gallery. Whatever you do, just support Aegis. All right, that's all I'm saying. Agorizer, my guy, great to see you. Also a Chinamemba. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Go to cheese. Johnny Ba, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal, Zanti. Let's see. Lightning McQueen, Johnny Barr, Mike McClune, the Goon, Flying Rich, Lightning Scott. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Lightning McQueen, Agorizer. Yes, us both. You both, us both. Mark Tucka, Mopka, great to see you, man. Good evening, gents, he says. I appreciate you, my guy. Let's see, Johnny Ba, Agorizer, Barton Fink, Lightning McQueen, Mark Tucka, Mopka, Blue Curtain Burner, Johnny Propane, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal, Agorizer. Hey, stop by Gideon. They didn't have any mediators. They did not. You made an offer I can't pass up. How do we do that? Okay, so Fluffy Bunny Arsenal says, Rich, um, do the thing that you said you'd do. Let's see, Lightning McQueen. Hey, look at this. Herb is now a Chenamemba. Everyone welcome him onto the glowy platoon. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you and welcome. Honestly, like the only, I mean, technically some of my videos are monetized, but some of my live streams are even monetized. Most of them get cut down with a yellow dollar sign or a red dollar sign, and I'm literally willing to like open up my YouTube studio on live stream and like share that with you guys. But channel membership is like one of the only ways that I mean, also like other people support. They send super chats and other stuff. But so I don't want to sound like I'm some old poor YouTuber. I'm just saying that channel membership is important. So thank you guys. More Beta Prince. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a Chanamemba, and look at him utilizing those emojis that unfortunately YouTube cannot get it together to see emojis on a computer. Like, bro, it's 2024. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Barton Fink, Herb, now a Chanamemba. Hell yeah. Thanks, gang. Lurking too long. Time to be legit. I love it. I love it. Senor Bob, great to see you. Oh, and yo, Senor Bob, I saw your thing. It was just crazy with traveling and stuff. I didn't get to respond to you, but that actually was not the last name of the individual. It was a different last name. But that was a very keen eye, a very keen observation, but that was not the individual. It's actually a different last name from another side of my fam. Senor Bob, let's see, Johnny Propane, Kurt 24. Let's see who else we got. Senor Bob. Let's see. Lightning McQueen, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. Hey, Marconi. Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Also a moderator. Yo, and if you guys have not seen, like I just posted on my IG a couple days ago, or no, yesterday. One of my boys actually just hit me up and he was like, bro, what is this? Ported and compensated? I was like, yo, that compensator is literally built into the gun. Boom. If you guys have not seen the new V2s of the Marconi slides, bro, they are insane. And Marconi, let everyone know if they can also use code DARK. I don't know if they can, but Dark said DLD. No, I'm not familiar. Goonbeam, great to see you, bro. Marconi, let everyone know where the best place is to pick up your slides. You got some incredible stuff, and I know there's some discount codes out there as well. I don't know if Code Dark is still active, but I'm sure there's something out there. Oh, isn't there code like? Hold on. Marconi Summer altogether is a promo code for 12% off. So that there you go. That's for you. Let's see. Flying Rich Firearms, Kurt 24, Senor Bob. I'm just going through making sure I didn't miss anybody. Barton Fing. Hey, P38 Wilberto 556 super chat. Just don't get too big for your britches. A big shot is just a little shot that keeps shit. A big shot is just a little shot that keeps shit or shooting. I don't know. P38 Wilbur. I appreciate you, man. You've been around. You're an OG. You've been around since the beginning, and I appreciate you a lot, man. I wish I could have been with the homie when the devil went down to Georgia, but I was going the other direction. But I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. You've been a supporter I mean, for literal years, bro. So thank you. Let's see, Barton Fink, Agorizer, Jenny Propane, Herb. Hey, whoa, bro. Aegis Gun Care just dropped a $20 super chat, dog. Really? Thank you so much. Man, Rod, you did not have to do that, man. It was so incredible hanging out with you guys, man, getting to spend more time with you and just everyone in that little group, man. It was important. And I honestly think that that was probably the best few hours that I had the whole weekend. Don't tell anyone else. Don't tell like, Rich or anyone else that though, okay? You promise? I'm just kidding. But no, I really had a great time with you and I appreciate you. And I should be paying you from that dinner that you bought me and everyone. But thank you, man. I appreciate you a lot. And guys, seriously, please patronize companies like Aegis and just give them the support that they deserve, man. Because things have been tough, man. The last couple years have been crazy, crazy. Eagle Run 2-3, what's up, brother? Also a channel member. I appreciate you. Thank you again, Rod from Aegis, and go show him some love, man. Let's see, Senor Bob got a cheese. John Crump News, DLD, who? I'm not familiar. Marconi Summer. Yep, Marconi Summer. 12%. Eagle Run says Rich. Let's see, Marconi. John Crump News. Senor Bob. I want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Then we'll go back. Hey, Rusty Shackelford, brother. Great to see you, man. Also a channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. Didn't know much about this GOA thing. Totally could have been totally could have gone. All my friends were there. Yeah, we missed you, man. We missed you. Um, it was fun. And Safety Harbor Firearms was there. That was a blast. It was really cool. It was really cool to hang out with you and just seeing all the people that we talk to all the time, like in person. That was really dope. We got Safety Harbor Firearms. Hey, Sabar. Dang, this is starting to become like a reunion, bro. This is dope. Goals was awesome. Yes, it was. Didn't know it was a thing. This was the first thing. So this is the first annual event. A&R, what's up, brother? Good to see you. We got JC9 in the building. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Aegis, you're the man. Red Dawn Readiness, what's up, brother? Make sure you support him and his channel as well. Let's see. Damien Christ, what's up, brother? Great to see you. JC Neener, way cleaner. Let's see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Then we're going to keep it moving. And I saw some more folks up in here. Pew Tang, brother. Great to see you, man. Honestly, it was great hanging out. Hung out with Pew Tang, hung out with Jordan, hung out with all the homies, all the dudes that are playing the dude disguised as another dude. It was really cool to hang out with y'all. High Point 10 milli. So this is going to be a 9 mil. I actually have yeah, well, we'll get into it. We're going to talk about that too because it is insane. Insane. Goonbeam, my guy. So great to see you. Also, don't forget to support Goonbeam. Did you know that you can have the most powerful flashlights in the world for the low, low cost of go to his website and look. And if you use code DARK, you save money and you support the channel as well. So there you go. I just want to say too, that was the first company that I mentioned that there's actually something like there's money that comes to the channel if you use them. Everything else I was just saying to support the other companies because look, we gotta come together. We got to support each other. Otherwise, we're going to be not in a good place. We gotta stick together. Also, obviously, Puting is here. We got to make sure that we support Gideon Optics, JSD, PR Triggers, all the stuff they have going on. You can use code GLOWIES, and that also saves you money and gets you free shipping as well. If I missed anybody else, I appreciate all of y'all for being here. Safety Harbor is the man as well. Safety Harbor Firearms and also Sten Parts. The thing. I heard actually, if you went to Google and type in Sten Parts, that something pops up. But I guess we'll see. Sandwich Chef, the chef of sandwiches. He is indeed a sandwich artist. Let's see if I miss anyone else. I apologize and I appreciate y'all. Great to see all you guys here. Let's see. I may have missed something. Oh, that's okay. All right. I was not invited. I just crashed there. You crashed the party. Flying Rich, not familiar. All right, let's go ahead and hold on. Dark to hit up the OOB live crew and find out when they are coming back. I will. You know, it's funny. I was actually let me bring Rich in here while I do this. So I was actually just thinking myself, when I got back from goals, you guys see all these stickers. It actually goes further this way and further that way. You guys see all these stickers here. It was cool because I was like, man, almost every single person that I saw out there, their sticker or stickers are on this whole sticker board, right? And I was like, man, it would be dope to be like, yo, I went out to GOA, to the GOA event goals, and I got to see all these people and actually like show their stickers like on the sticker board. And I was just kind of like just thinking of like doing a silly storyboard idea like that. And then I was like, I just saw the out of battery live sticker and I was like, yo, where have these dudes been? Right? I haven't seen them do anything since like actually, I don't think I've seen them do anything all year. So all you fellas out there, the out of battery live show, come back to me, hear me calling. Yeah, we miss you, so come back, alright? But I will reach out to them, and I'll definitely let you know if I can get an idea on when they are coming back. So, first off, I do more beta prints with the member for 27 months. Congrats, Sabar. Allegedly. Hold on, what are we congratsing? No. No. So, okay, so this is important. So what he says is we are going to have a little Mexicana ballistics. Sabar is pregnant, yo. Bro. Now what he says is we're going to have a little Mexicana ballistics. Is it a girl? Is it a girl?
Mexicana, of course, as opposed to Mexicano. Come on. I
Correct.
mean,
Or it could be os, right? Which is twin. It could be twins. I need to know. Is it a girl? It's a girl. It's a girl. It's a girl. Dude, look, congrats, man. Seriously, congrats. That is huge, huge news.
cool.
And I gotta have something in here that I can play to congratulate you. Let's see if this oh, you know what? This yeah, I was right. Yes, Mexicana Ballistics. Dude, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Let's see. Let's see. I think I have something in here. Okay, that didn't work, but either way, Sabar, congratulations, man. I'm excited.
B-38 Wilbur. Who's the father?
Congrats, Sabar. Who's the father? Oh,
Oh,
dude, bazinga. That's an ouchie bazinga. But for real though, congrats. Everyone show some love in chat. That is huge, and that is it's a big deal. Having your first illegitimate child is I'm just kidding. No, for those of you out there
JC9
that
is saying
know,
I have to pay Sabar all the back I owe him for doing the
for the
landscaping in the house.
landscaping. Look, y'all know that Sabar's been a father, but the fact that he's having another child is super exciting, and the fact that it's a girl is awesome. It's a huge blessing. So, all jokes aside, seriously, Sabar, congratulations, man. We love you, bro. Boop. Thank you
He's a
for that.
Mexican, not a Mexican.
Yeah, is that it? Did Crump literally just come on to boop us like that?
Oh, so hold on now. Do you know what this T-shirt is?
I do. That's my my Nebraskan girlfriend's T-shirt. Dude, if you're out there, MASP uh Industries? Is it MASP Industries?
Yeah, yeah. So first we gotta have
Yeah, you take
Mama.
over for oh, hold on. Drew, brother, welcome.
Hey
Another
Drew.
Chenamemba. This Drew's Chenamemba for life. But glad you're here. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Gort,
So
welcome as well. Rich, you take
we have to
over.
get
Welcome yourself.
we have to get Mama Hoffman to approve any further conversation because otherwise
Okay,
we're gonna be in trouble.
first off, she was 18 years old. Okay. I don't even want to start that conversation. Secondly, when I learned that she was 18 years old, I was no longer interested.
Well,
Okay,
you met her
that was
dad this weekend.
that was not her dad. I asked him actually. I worked it in
So
there.
there's this SAR guy, and he looks like a mini Hulk.
He's ripped. I was like,
And I
oh,
told I
I
told
met.
Dark, like, that's her dad. That's
So I actually spent several hours with him. He's a really cool dude.
dude.
He's
Yeah, I
awesome.
did spend several hours with you. How could you spend several hours with him?
When I went out with him, I went to dinner with him with the Aegis crew, and I mean I spent like
So
3 hours.
I missed a free dinner.
Yeah, that's rare for you to miss out on a free dinner. No, you know what? You had already gone back because this was Sunday night.
Oh, yeah, no, that was long out of there.
Yeah,
But
because
I
you were
did get a
leaving
free
Monday morning.
lunch from P38 Wilbur.
Are you
Bolton I.
keeping track of this stuff? Like, are you? Oh, Rich. Okay, so Rich, take a moment and introduce yourself. And
Oh, I got introduced.
yeah,
I feel like you when you say that. It's like, well, if you're new here, it's like, nah, there's
I
nobody new
know.
here.
Yeah, I don't believe you. But look, Herb is a new channel member, right?
Really?
But he said he's been lurking for a long time, but he just
Oh,
became a
okay.
channel member.
Well,
Welcome,
welcome, Herb.
Herb. Welcome to the
Or is it
channel.
Herb? Is it Herb or Herb?
Let's go with Herb. Herb. Okay, Rich, please introduce
Um,
yourself.
so I'm a Florida man, a refugee from New York, a 2A
Yes, it is.
advocate, a plaintiff in a GOA lawsuit against the state of Florida for open carry, friend of all in the 2A space, except the weird people.
All,
And you know who
all,
you are.
all.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dang it! I can't show you because we're live now. Fudge.
And my
Pounder.
home is known as Hughes Compound Southern Command, also known as FRAS, which is the Flying Ridge Autonomous Zone, a Second Amendment sanctuary, of which I am the Moth, the monarch of FRAS, and rooftop Koreans are nobility here. All right, which funny thing did we sell first?
Listen to this. Tell me you just wait.
Supreme Court.
Let's say I'm working on something. Okay, sorry. Let me stop. So sorry. You said friend of all in the 2A
In the 2A community, except the weird
Missouri
people, and you
survival.
know who
Great to
you
see you, man. Yeah, sorry. I keep interrupting you. Please go ahead, Rich.
are. And of course, Man Against the Masses.
Oh wow, that was quick. How does Jesus have a baby? Jesus. John Doe, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Okay, all right.
So are we gonna wait? So I need to know, Rod from Aegis, is the second video I did that you saw, is that shareable publicly or not at all?
No, nope, no.
The second video, the second I did I didn't share it with you. I shared it with
Oh,
Rod.
so I know we had talked about the video, and he was like,
I
"Dude, I love it," and that can
I
never be seen by anyone.
I cut all the offensive parts out. I bleeped them out.
It's only offensive. All of it is only offensive. Uh, I'm gonna guess that that is a huge no. Okay, see, Crump. See, I didn't see this. I know a YouTuber that probably doesn't like you. Yes, I know to a yeah. You guys weren't there. Okay, yeah, he said rather not. Yeah, I think that's a good move, smart move, Rod. You're a smart man. Okay, so we all recently went to GOA.G.O.A.L.S. This is their first annual event, and it will continue occurring each year. And
Did we tell Rod about the bounce house?
I don't think that we did. It's one of those things though that's like only funny like when you see it. You know what I mean? Like it's if you're there, it's funny. I don't know if we can convey the same level of hilarity in a live stream. Um, we'll come back to it. I don't know if I'm going to tell that story, Crump. I don't know. Let's focus on things that we
Which
can
story?
talk about now. He's talking
Tell the
about the
story. Oh,
picture.
that story.
Yeah. No. Maybe not. Oh, he said I
Rod, the
was right
bounce
next
house.
to it. Yeah,
The
you know
bounce
what?
house. Did
He did. He saw it. Yeah.
you saw it?
Yeah.
You saw it.
I forgot. He was literally right there. He was right there. He got front row seats to the swollen. Okay, let's focus on what we can talk about. Oh, okay. So, first off, it was an excellent event. They really did a great job. Um,
Yes.
from the perspective of like people that were there, getting optics were there, shadow systems, obviously Aegis, Rod with Aegis. There was
Well, he wasn't there
Matador.
Friday. He got there Saturday. You know, the booth was manned on Friday.
I wouldn't know. And
And
then
that's another story we're not going to tell.
yeah. Remember when we would sit up here and talk about a bunch of stuff we can't talk about? Me either. 6-3 decision. At least one YouTuber doesn't like you. Okay, all right. So yeah, a lot of other companies were there. Matador Arms was there, and what other companies? Masp Industries. Look, okay, the girl
Fostech was there.
Fostech was there. That was dope. We're going to talk about that too. The girl that was at the Masp Industries booth. Hit me up if you're out there.
Dude,
Anyway,
why do you do that now? PSA, you know, Walt says PSA.
PSA was there too. Dude, look, I'm okay. It's really weird still being legally married. You know what I mean? And also, it's I'm going to honor the sanctity of my marriage until it's no longer in existence, even if I've been waiting 2 years.
Yeah, and I know the truth about that. And you're telling the truth.
You know what? That's true. You do. Well, I mean,
as far as I know.
there's no way to know what I do every moment of every day. But if I was running around, you would be the guy that would know. So PSA was
Probably.
there. One of the
Anderson?
yeah, that's literally what I was going to. One of the booths that stole the show was Anderson, and they were knocking it out of the park. Not only with their new Frontline series that has been super popular, but they did something super special this year. Rich, what did they do this year?
They had 3 brag out design, laser engraved ARs that were Andersons on the wall,
Yep.
and they're beautiful.
And I am actually going to pull this bad boy up, and we are going to watch it. Give me one sec. We're going to present this. For all of you here, if you hadn't seen this yet, this is, we're just going to watch this real quick. Hold your.
Okay. I didn't realize you posted that video, but you didn't post the other booth video we did.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Hang tight. Let me know if you guys got audio. What's up, y'all? It's Dark with DLD After Dark, and we are here right now at the Anderson booth at G.O.A.L.S. What happens if I mute it? Hey-o. I wanted to give a quick shout out because Anderson was kind enough to set up these gorgeous. Do you still hear it if I mute?
Does that hear an echo?
Guess what? Frag out firearms, upper and lower on an Anderson. And here's another frag out firearms, upper and lower on an Anderson. And here again, frag out firearms. Look at how beautiful these engravings are. These are hand drawn by Frag Out himself. And then he uses his software to upload it to his laser. And then this is the beautiful piece of art that comes out afterwards. So shout out to Frag Out. You do awesome work. And shout out to Anderson for just, being willing to put his stuff on display here. And go show them some love. And check out their new Frontline ARs. They're great.
Oh, there's Walt.
See you guys. Bye. Just look at the man. Until you see it in person, you can't understand the beauty.
Oh,
Little DLD
the
hardware
Fraggo does
plug.
amazing work. Just
Yeah,
really.
it's yeah. See, Fluffy Bunny just said because he was physically there. The
Mhm.
photos and video do not do it justice. No, seeing it in person, touching it, handling it. Pause. It is
The
like
all
next
I gotta
level.
say is Fluffy Bunny, the Aero Precision AR that I got from Fraggout that's like teal and pink, that no photo, as good as Fraggout's photos are, do it justice. It is like you see it, it's like, whoa. It
Yeah, yeah. Thing's
so
crazy,
I
man.
actually brought the gold AR to range day and everybody got to shoot it, so that was cool.
Vash Matrix, man, I haven't seen you in a minute. He says, I've always liked drawing cool designs. I want a job like that. Yeah, and that is honestly, that is one of the most notable things. Frag Out is a great artist, and a lot of art has kind of gone like the route of digital, right? But
Mhm.
him literally drawing that stuff by hand, scaling it to an AR receiver, which is imperfect because it's got all sorts of ish all over it, and you gotta uh size it appropriately, and then uploading it to his laser and then lasering it, and then you're burning through stuff because you're having to figure out the settings, so some of them don't work out, some of them are basically trash. Like it is more of an art than just the artwork that's on it itself. It's honestly really cool, man.
Mhm.
I am super impressed, and that doesn't even, man, the frag out Glocks. Oh,
Oh,
dude,
dude,
next
that I get
level.
chills when I think about it. So if you look at Flying Ridge firearms, a lot of the frag out firearms that well, do I have three, four? What I've got a couple from him. So yeah, to take a look at Flying Ridge firearms because I definitely have a few.
Yep. The AR is his canvas. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And he's done a lot of other crazy stuff too. Do I hear blim lowers? Yeah, can I get some blim frag out lowers? Dang, that's actually a really good point. He probably literally does have a bunch of blim stuff hanging out. But for real, like if okay, so let's say somebody out there is like, you know what? I want to go buy a Gen 5 Glock. What do you expect to pay? Six and a quarter, whatever. Gen 3 Glock, you expect to pay less,
Good night,
right?
Rod.
550. Good night, man. Nighty night. Aegis, guys, support Aegis, man. Really
I won't hold
appreciate
it
them.
against you missing out on a free meal, but
Yeah. On him well, he didn't miss out. On no, but the coolest thing is that all the stuff that Frag Out is doing, he's selling stuff, and it's like, what were those Glocks selling for? Like
oh,
5
I,
something? Like,
I think I paid like 5 for the Glock. I paid like $1,000 for that Aero Precision.
it's
Dude, I
basically
just
like standard pricing.
yes.
Like that I was blown away when I saw that the pricing was like regular.
So the Arrow upper and lower that I have, just the upper and lower, he's selling for 649. Let's see. Here's a crazy G19 Glock, 599.
Yeah. And that's the engraved and Cerakoted slide. And is that the one with the engraved frame or no?
Yep, yeah, yeah.
Okay, engraved
He's
frame and
G17
engraved
Gen
slide. That's
3.
crazy.
This is just the slide engraved in Cerakote, 599.
For which
What
one?
else?
Oh, just the slide engraved. Yeah, the Glock.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
slide in frame.
It's crazy. We probably actually I just thought about this. We probably got to be careful with what we're saying now, but
Mhm.
you guys
Oh,
check it out. You got to check it out
uh,
on your own.
and I actually bought some stuff while I was there. You want me to grab the magazines? These are crazy.
Oh yeah, mine are hanging up in my ammo depot. So
Hold on.
um while you go get that,
Can
I
I
do
find them? Oh, here they are.
thank you, Rich. While he goes and gets those magazines, I do want to say that like I was able to connect with and set up a bunch of guests. Um I'll let Rich show the magazines first, and then I'll get into some of the connections
So
that we made.
Amend 2, I got that one. Oh, here's the other
Which,
one. I got
real quick, I need to address one thing. Amend 2 is a terrible decision for magazines, in my opinion. However, their AR magazines are on their 3rd iteration, and they are good to go. I would not recommend that anyone uses their Glock magazines. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep it real with you guys, okay? Sorry. Go ahead, Rich.
so yeah, I got of course a banana mag. And if you guys didn't see the Trump mag,
Yep.
I got another company.
That's from
They did a
Fostech.
Trump magazine. Well, oh yeah, that was Fostech. That's right.
Yep.
Boom. So Trump front and back. I got whoop, American flag with
Mhm.
Fostech. And being that I'm clean. Oh, and I guess I got a second Trump bag from Fostech. So cool
Now
stuff.
hold up the amend to Trump mag for a moment. I want you guys to understand this for a quick second, okay? So this magazine is not just Cerakoted. It's not just like this magazine is printed with a UV printer. Okay, it lays out some goo or dust or whatever it does on it line by line by line, and then a UV light passes over it and cooks it onto the magazine. It's
And,
a crazy
and of course,
technology.
the Safety Harbor 50 cal with the Safety Harbor upper and lower.
Yes, yes. Hey,
I,
oh, Tech Money, thank you for the cosign. 100% dark, straight trash. Absolutely, they are. But their second and third iteration of their AR mags are good to go, from what I hear. I have not run them yet, but they were so beautiful. Seeing them in person, they were so beautiful, but also asking other people that were there, they're like, dude, their AR mags are good to go. But seeing that these are dudes that are using like crazy UV printers on their stuff, like, dude, it's just cool. Even if honestly, even if we never used them and just like just as like a thing to hang on to, like that's really cool. Let's see. One of my cousins has one in his shed. Oh, a UV printer? No way. That's crazy. I really dig that flag mag. Yeah, the flag mag is dope. Yeah. Dye sublimation. Maybe it could be. Because what it sounded like was that it basically does a pass through and then it does a pass through with UV light, then it does a pass through, then it does a pass with UV light. It's hard to just hear about it and fully understand it though. If we saw it, I'm sure we would know better. But so here's a couple things. I want to let y'all know some things that are coming in the future. I was able to we both were able to connect with a whole bunch of people, companies, dudes with channels that are just like us. So every time we talk about let's call it preparation, like living in a world without rule of law. There's one thing that I reference
there's a 6-3
often.
possibility I'm going to have somebody on John Crump Live.
There's probably a yes, Rich, you're right. You're right. I'm doing my best to be kind, okay? Especially when you weren't the one standing there that watched his soul exit his body, okay? I was like, man, this kid is gonna go home very upset. Oh man, what a shame.
Are
He's
we
a
going to tell that story?
gentleman. He's a gentleman and a scholar. Uh, oh, excuse me. Oh man, I wonder if he was armed.
Actually, yeah, I was just going to say Walt typed it. I was going to be like, what was there?
Yeah, I saw the whole thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Anyway, so we connected with a bunch of people. Rich will never be doing any content with that individual, but yeah, we connected with a whole bunch of people. Man, first off, Anderson Manufacturing, you know that relationship is super solid, and you know we're going to continue building and developing that. Gideon Optics has so many incredible things coming out for the rest of this year, like all these crazy firearms that you know are great firearms that are building like a whole bunch of you know traction, but they're like RMSC cut. So you end up having to put these tiny little optics on RMSC cut guns. So they came out with some RMSC cut uh, optics that have like massive windows, right? So for like certain like 1911s, STIs, for Canics, or for you know a whole bunch of those types of guns.
2 days ago, a video was released. Breaking. Supreme Court 6-3 decision changes the Second Amendment fight forever.
Hold on, is this a joke or oh you're
No,
saying
2
that
days
you're
ago. 2 days ago.
oh
Breaking.
man
Supreme Court 6-3 decision changes the Second Amendment fight forever. Expansion sought.
that's exciting. Kurt, thank you,
Do you,
brother. I really appreciate
you
you dropping that.
2 days ago? When was 2 days ago? Today
It was
is
right when
Tuesday.
it was right.
Do you think he knew he had that video scheduled and went like,
Dude, Goonbeam, you almost nailed it. You almost nailed it. Seriously, like Goonbeam knows you way too well. Did Rich ask bro to say breaking news? The colonies rebel against the crown. Okay, so I want you guys to think about this. Okay, Rich went there and he had strangers mostly make 58 videos saying we don't
yes?
know where DLD After Dark is and we've never heard of him and stuff like that. Okay, so if you know that he can do that, you should know that he would walk up to anyone and ask them to say anything on camera. And you could imagine what the individual's response would be while looking down at the ground and kicking it like a 4-year-old that was told he couldn't have candy after lunch. Um, anyway, I digress. So Gideon Optics is coming out with a bunch of great stuff. Dude, their first focal plane and second focal plane LPVOs are incredible. Really, really cool stuff. I actually really love what they did. Their their reticle is super unique. Also, and yes, thank you, Kurt. I appreciate you dropping that link. If you guys do use that and use code GLOWIES, then you know obviously you support the channel. And this month, code GLOWIES is the #1 highest used code in all of Gideon Optics. So shout out to all y'all out there. It means a bunch of people are buying stuff, supporting Gideon, and also that supports the channel. Yo, why is my phone blowing up? Oh, sorry. Okay, that's okay. Woo! I saw an email from YouTube. I was like, uh-oh. Okay, it's not you. To the one who texts me,
I
you
didn't
know who
break
you
it.
are.
I didn't break it yet.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good to go.
I only crashed the Gideon Optics house this weekend.
Oh, well, I mean, it wasn't bad. So here's the other thing. You guys know when we're talking about things like preparedness and things like that, I usually reference Selco's accounts of a year or a year and a half without rule of law post civil war in Bosnia. Okay. Now I run into Jax. It's Jax,
All right,
right?
and that's
With
messed up.
G6.
So, Dark, I gotta say, I'm a little annoyed at you because this is the second person that I've known for fucking years that you meet and you get all the juice out of
It's all about asking questions.
them. Dude.
It's and I know like that's weird. That probably sounds like I'm being like whatever, like egotistical, but
No,
I'm
no,
not. I'm not.
in all props to you because you tell a great story. Two, I think you do a great interview. And
Thank you. I appreciate
it's
that.
like when you had Rob, Florida Guns on, I'm like, I've been to Rob's house. I've, been out with him,
Yeah, you've
different
known
gun.
him for like years, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, I never heard that story. What the heck?
Yeah.
And same thing, Jax. I wasn't like Jax said. So I said a bit of this on John Crump's show because we kind of did a review of G.O.A.L.S. the range day was great. You didn't have to wait online for anything. You pretty much could walk up to any booth, grab it, shoot it. There there was a whole bunch of vendors at the range. There was a whole bunch of, us YouTube media people there. And Dark must have something I don't.
Oh my god.
So,
Barton Fink, I'm surprised BSS hasn't started a stream. Goals recap and why you need to order your TrickStar room. Dude, y'all are terrible, man. Joe Morris, what's up, brother? Good to see you. No, it's just, dude, all it is, what are the most, when you meet somebody, what are the most important things about them? What do they care about? Themselves and their family and what they do. You ask them those things, you literally, the person that you're engaging in conversation with will have the best conversation they have ever had in their life, and they'll remember you for it. It's just them talking. You should talk
mhm,
30% or less. They should talk 70% or more.
mhm.
And if you just ask them, oh, tell me about yourself. Well, blah, 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 blah. Oh, really? Yeah. What do you do? Okay. You have family, you have kids. They will be like elated. And I'm not trying to say it from like a manipulative standpoint. I just, in other careers, I had interviewed like literally thousands of people. And it's kind of from like a recruiter's perspective. But that's the only advantage I have over anyone else. And personally, I don't think it's that big of an advantage at all because I see other people do interviews and I'm like, man, like how do I get up to like that level,
Mhm, mhm.
And you can see some of the best qualities in like
Fish.
Fish. What's up, brother? So like, do you know DLD? Well, let's get back to it real quick. So, going back a little bit, what Rich is referring to is a guest that I had on my channel. That when we were connected, we actually were on another live stream together, and when we connected, we were talking about self defense encounters, and he had a self defense encounter where he actually shot and killed two guys, and that may sound like a yes, good guy wins. Good guy did not win. He survived, but the wreckage that I don't want to say it like
Yeah,
that.
there was, uh, yeah,
It was
yeah,
wreckage that
yeah.
followed him in his life for some
Mhm.
time. Um, and I mean, those things usually aren't like volunteered out, right? Like you got to kind of,
Right,
like
right.
yank a little bit, but like, and then so I didn't know you knew Jax with T6.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've known Jax for a long time. I know Scott. He's partners. I'm not sure the business arrangement, but I know Scott, who he works with for a number of years,
That was the
because
guy who
they're
was
all
at
Florida men.
He was at IV88 last year, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay, yeah,
yeah.
I met
Both.
him too.
So Scott
Yeah,
and Jax were both. Mhm.
yeah. So, basically, yeah, and anyone that knows which episode I'm talking about, if you guys came in and watched that episode where, the other guy came on, we didn't really cover the wreckage because it was that painful, later on in life, um, yeah, so, okay, so Jax with T6. T6 what is it? T6 armament or
Mhm.
T6
Mhm.
tactical or armament, right?
Yeah, I believe it's T6 armor.
We'll call it T6 for now. So Jax with T6, he's the guy that actually built all the custom rifles for the 2A boys and the 2A family. So the two kids, Keith's kids with the 2A boys, they're running T6 rifles with like this crazy flat shooting adjustable comp system on there. It makes the gun like crazy loud, but it makes it shoot like crazy fast and crazy flat. Like it's nuts. Um, so those guys have been running those rifles for a while, and I hear Keith with the 2A boys talk about them all the time. And in talking with him, I bumped into to a guy, and we're sitting at goals, and we're talking, and we're having a conversation. And as we're talking, like I so often do, I referenced the Selko's accounts of living in Bosnia post Civil War, living in a world without rule of law. And something came up about preparedness just because of the state of our country and things like that. And I had referenced post Civil War Bosnia, and he like froze, and he was like, "What do you know about that?" And I was like, "Oh, actually, there's a book about it. Like, why do you ask? Have you been to Bosnia?" So he was actually deployed there, and he was there. I don't want to give too much info, but he was literally there in the same time frame as Selko, as he accounts all these crazy situations, and the things that he saw and the things that he experienced while he was there, and the things that people do when they're dying of thirst and dying of hunger. Oh my God. Like it was crazy. So after like we're having this conversation, we spoke for at least a half an hour. I was like, look, man, you have an incredible company, right? You build excellent rifles. And obviously, there's a bunch of people out there running them. And I would love to have you come on the show and talk about that. But would you also be comfortable coming on and talking about your experiences in post Civil War Bosnia? And he was like, absolutely. He's like, I've never really
Well,
spoken about it like that openly on a stream or podcast or something. So I was like, yes, please. Like, imagine us being able to tie everything that we learned from Selko's accounts of what he experienced from the civilian level to the guys that came in there, with like the UN and the army and all that stuff, like after, you know what I mean? Like being able to see from those two perspectives and then join them together, that would be priceless, man. Like, and even just the couple stories or few stories he told me while we were talking was just like, whoa, like I could imagine like the chills that we would get just talking about that stuff together, man. And it's so important. Okay, so here's the why, right? Why would we do that? Okay, like I said, we would have the information that we have from Selco, and then we would have the information that we have from him. Then we can take the two and seam them together, and then we get more value and more information in preparation for a world without rule of law. It's priceless. That is absolutely priceless. So there's that aspect. Clint Magdump Morgan is also going to come back on the show. Shout out to you if you're out there, brother. I appreciate
what?
you.
We could have him on the show right now.
He's a little tied up right now.
We no way. I got.
Oh, is he still there? He's
Yeah,
under the desk?
he's under the desk.
We're here at G.O.A.L.S, and look.
No, I don't really want to. I'm just kidding. All right. Here, we'll bring it up in 1 second. Okay. I was just gonna kind of mess with you, but let's wrap this up first. The other companies, I would love to have what is it, MASP Technologies or whatever, the shirt that you're wearing. I would really love to have a particular individual from MASP
Mass Industries.
Industries. Yeah, MASP Industries. Um, my girl from Nebraska out there with those crazy blue eyes, bro. I'm telling you, like this blue, like yeah, she was cute. I'm just praying that unlike last time that she's not only like 18 years old. Like, man, that was so embarrassing.
Where's Mama
Please,
Hoffman? She's got to
dear
let us
Lord.
know.
I know. Look, all right. But look, it wasn't only me. No one there was like, I wonder how old she is. Like, she did not look
Mm-mm,
18 years old.
mm-mm,
But hey,
mm-mm.
it's still legal, so fuck off. Okay. Anyway, okay. So getting back to it. So Masp Industries, they do incredible stuff with their ARs, their finishes, their all that stuff. That gold AR, and I got a bunch of videos that are going to be coming out. They're going to show that gold textured AR. They have a silver one too.
Mhm.
They're giving away. Actually, I'll share the giveaway with you guys too. I'll pull that up in a minute. And then it's a $4,600 setup, rifle and setup that they're doing a giveaway on, and I think it ends in like 12 to 24 hours. So there you go.
Well,
Okay. Also, like I said, Anderson, we're going to continue that conversation. Matador Arms, Shadow Systems, bro. Shadow Systems is dropping crazy stuff, dude. And when I went there, man, it's in the other room. When I went there, I was talking to the guy and I was just asking him, like, show me what you guys got, show me the new stuff. And I told him what I was doing with the XR920C. And I told him that we're taking it, we're running it from the box, no cleaning, no lube, no maintenance at all, no nothing. And I told him I even had a little hiccup, but excuse me, that I think I know what it was. He also agrees that it was probably like a piece of brass or jacket or something else. He doesn't think it was a burr on the rail. I would likely see the piece on the rail, likely, but it depends. Anyway, so he came over with this like crazy Gucci challenge coin. It's not just like a normal like stamped challenge coin. This thing is like gorgeous, dude. Freaking polished and enameled, and he literally came over like hiding it inside his hand, holding it like this, and he dang it. And he was like, "Hey, because of what you're doing and because you're a Shadow Systems owner," shook my hand and gave me the coin. And he was like, "That is our last one. Don't tell anyone."
Oh,
So I was like, "Of course I won't." And here I am telling you guys right now. Are they crying in the rain? Okay, so there's that. Other companies. I finally got to meet the dudes from Bing Stuff and Things. We're gonna have them on, the
oh yeah.
dudes to do the Bison kit.
Yeah,
Murphy's
they're
Law.
back
What's
at
up, brother?
the Stuff and Things guys. We're hanging out with them at the booth, and they came back
Mhm.
to the Gideon Optics house. So that was cool. We're talking
Yep.
shit.
Yep. They're really cool, man. And what they're doing with the Bison. Yeah, so the Bison kit, the shocker trigger, dude, those are awesome. A sub $100 way to blow crazy amounts of ammo through your AR. Yes, please. Also, I met Jay with Liberty Bell Firearms. So guys, remember,
Oh,
so I want you guys, Naughty After Dark, OP, all those
hmm
guys. Um, I want you guys to contact Jay with Liberty Bell Firearms. He did get submissions. So thank you to those of you that have reached out to him, because that's the only way this is going to get done. If you guys contact Jay with Liberty Bell Firearms on Instagram, I'd say is best. If you guys hit him up, send him a message on IG, or in some way send a message if you're anti-meta, which I totally get it. Uh, any idea for a Glock, a few mags, maybe a knife, send him an idea of what I should get my gun Cerakoted and lasered. Whatever you want. I don't get to know what it is. He's literally going to do it and send it to me. And my first time seeing it will be when I open
I
it up
sent
here.
him on 5 different accounts messages to do a dick butt.
I figured it would have been dick butt camo. Honestly, like, he literally has lasered dicks inside of guns to just like fuck with his buddies. And I'm not talking about like a little pecker. I mean like a veiny, like throbbing. Uh, he messes with his friends, and that's funny. Um, yeah, PF45 frame. General Sorrow, what's up, man? 3.5 agents of 35 is in the chat. Yeah, it's crazy. There's only 40 people in here right now. It's almost like someone told hundreds of people that I was not going live tonight. That's crazy. So, what I was thinking is I would love to do denim, because now that I got the denim,
Sack. You have a denim sack.
no, I got the denim chest rig now, bro. And I'm working with Ghostman Designs to make a denim Safari Land. Yes. So that would be fire. Also, the other idea to send to Jay with Liberty Bell, this is the one that I thought of, doing the AK Bakelite lower and then like the rusted out rivets and AK metal on the slide. That would be cool. But I don't want to know what it is, right? I want to give you guys an idea that's not just like, oh, blue battle worn. I got so many blue Glocks, it is insane, y'all. So I need y'all's help with that. And then whatchamacallit, there's something else with Jay. Either way, find Jay Liberty Bell Firearms on Instagram, send him an idea, and whatever it is. I mean, preferably not dick butt camouflage, because I really would love to have not familiar calligraphy. That's great. Yeah, I mean, I would love to have something like that, but I need y'all's creativity. You guys are way more creative than I am on this stuff. FRTs for everyone. And there's other stuff, there's other companies, there's other updates, but we'll keep it moving because Rich really, really, really wants to show you guys all the hard work that he did while he was at the GOA Goals event. Is
Or at
that
least one video.
just the one?
Just the one
Or
video.
do you want to show the 58 that you got?
I mean, I definitely have
Look
58.
who we found. How's it going, buddy?
Well,
I just want you to say something to my buddy DLD After Dark.
who? I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, not familiar.
That's
You
weird.
already asked this earlier to me. I'm not
I
familiar.
don't know.
I'm also not familiar. I don't know who he is.
We're here at G.O.A.L.S, and look who we.
Dude, I gotta say, it was really cool to wear that lazy roofer backpack around. And the few people that were like, yo, your backpack is crazy. They had no idea who I was. They didn't know anything about me or anything. They were just like, yo, your backpack
So-
has a dead ATF agent on there. Oh, and they don't know what
We-
happened at Johnny B's. Go ahead.
So we were on our way to the live Spicy Friday because they were like, "Oh, it's here. No, it's there. No, it's here. No, it's there." And
Yeah.
so we were all I just followed John Patton, and I
Of
Man.
course.
gotten John Patton to do a video for me. I mean, I'll tell you what the ultimate funny would have been is if I got Tim Hoffman's Barefoot Family to do it. That would have been funny. I didn't,
That would have.
but that would have been. I did get the 2A boys to do it,
Yeah.
which was good.
Well, you got Hoffman to do it,
I got Hoffman to do it, but like his
but
Barefoot Family.
not the whole family. The funny thing
Mhm.
is like I heard it's unmistakable for me to hear somebody say DLD After Dark and not be like, what? Like there is no other channel that sounds like that. There's no other combination of letters and phrases that sounds like that. So when I heard that, I was like, let me step into frame here. I started just slowly stepping into frame because I was further back out of frame. And I heard you like say, all right, I'm here with DLD After Dark. I was like, oh, this motherfucker. And I start like walking there. I was like, dude, I gotta find a way to get in the background of this video so I can bomb it, And it worked out. It worked out well. It was funny. But I don't think people understand the level of seriousness that you have when you're trolling your friends.
Oh, yeah.
You take it very seriously.
Yeah.
I'm a Yell
Yeah.
PWEDC. Y'all be good. I got Kydex in the oven. All right, brother. Take it easy, man. Good seeing you.
Yeah. So we're on our way to Spicy Friday with Johnny B, and Johnny B posts the image that the backpack is made from.
Hold on. Does everyone know what Spicy Friday is? I don't know if everyone does.
Johnny B Spicy Friday. Nobody.
Hold
put a
on,
one in the
hold on.
chat.
Yeah, put a 1 in chat if you know what Spicy Friday is.
Spicy
and I
Friday
actually
Johnny
have,
B is.
I have a
And
message.
put a 0 in the chat if you don't know.
Okay,
Or just not familiar.
I have a message from a blocked caller ID. Hold on 1 second. This is weird.
Listen, folks, DLD After Dark is hands down the best podcast in the country. I mean, hands down, folks. There's no other live stream like it. That dark guy really knows what he's talking about. Oh, and fuck the ATF.
Wow, I was not expecting that. I mean, that really sounds like him. That's no, it can't be. Hold on.
Listen, folks, DLD After Dark is hands down the best podcast in the country. I mean, hands down, folks. There's no other live stream like it. That dark guy really knows what he's talking about. Oh, and fuck the ATF.
Man,
Hold
I
on,
guess
I
I'm
got a
just
news
surprised.
report. There's
felonies. There's been a right ruckus.
Okay, Rich. I don't want to be dragged along on your on your fuckery here. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so most people are familiar with the Spicy Friday. So okay, all right, it's like Taco Tuesday. Exactly, it's like Taco Tuesday, but for memes. Okay, it's almost like if I was a content creator and didn't want to make up stuff or talk myself, so I made my viewers send me stuff, so then I could just talk about what you send me. Go on.
So it's Spicy Friday, Johnny B, and he's doing it live, and we're walking over there, and that's when we ran into Braden and Clint, and I didn't even know Clint was coming up. Clint just like
Yeah,
photobombed, basically. That was completely unplanned.
he's definitely
Uh,
that guy.
but Clint, I mean, well, do you remember when we're at the midget wrestling at SHOT Show and you weren't
I
there?
do. And I was not there, and you guys called me, and or no, I'm sorry.
We busted
You,
into your live stream
yep, you came, you busted in,
with
and you
Clint.
came in my live stream. Yeah, like the bounce house. You busted in. You came into the live stream. I'm sorry. What was that? Was that okay? Am I throwing shade? Am I throwing shade? Okay, I threw a little shade. Yes. Okay. It's like okay. If let me shut up. Go ahead, Rich.
I don't know even know where it was.
I
Bounce
didn't
House
know
Midget live
if
stream.
that's okay.
Johnny B.
If you're laughing at what
This
I
all right.
think you're
In
laughing
case
at, let me know.
anybody's wondering what's going on here, if you like just like miss 10 seconds of this is how Dark and I communicate.
Yes, exclusively.
This is how it's like we'll have an hour-long conversation.
Yeah, only through Signal chat. Just kidding. I heard Tim Waltz likes Glock, just not the gun sales side of the family business. Oh, dude. That's not proven to be true. Soldier Girl, what's up, man? Or well, not man, but what's up, whoa, man? Much love and respect. Thank you. You as well. Salute to you. Okay,
So
so
mind you,
midget wrestling.
classic firearms had midget wrestling, and upstairs and the same wrist bracelet that got you into the classic firearms party at SHOT Show got you into
Mhm.
the AVN party that was upstairs at the same place.
Which was a blast, I heard.
I did not go, but I saw other people's videos.
You know, it's got to be a fun video when you could blow a load on accident. At a
Breaking
party.
news: Canada is still under the British crown.
Mm, dang, facts. So they busted into my live stream and they had Clint come on, and I thought he could hear me. I didn't know that he couldn't hear me, and it appeared like we were having a conversation, but we were not. We were not having a conversation. But it was perfect. And it was like, oh, why didn't you make it? You're such a dirtbag for not coming here. And Rich was running around having like literally going up to strangers, like, hey, look, I know that you don't know me or this guy that I'm talking about, but I need you to make this video. Ready? Go. And they're like, were they gonna say no? Did you have anyone say no? You don't give them a
No,
chance to say no. They don't have a chance. Like when you
I'm
walk.
like the retarded Jesse Waters. Yeah.
Oh wow. I was gonna say something else, like when you walk up to someone else and say, "Hey, can you say breaking news 6-3 Supreme Court decision?"
Walt's comment.
The slot in the bouncy house was epic. Yes, yes, that's Rich has only been talking about that. That's been on his mind, especially after he teabagged a certain individual. Man,
So
more
I've lost a lot of respect for Tony Simon. He's not half as funny as I used to think he was.
Oh, that was a joke.
Yeah, because he was sitting there with a group of people, group of other social media people, and didn't notice. Like, Tony, if you look to your right, what does that look like?
Testing. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Yeah. So there was a bouncy house back there for the kiddos, which is cool if you look at it like the event, right? It was cool that they did that. The GOA did that. Or the event did that, whatever. And the chick that did the spinny aroundy thing, she was awesome. She really brought like a really high level of energy. She was good at what she did.
Oh yeah.
She was great. She really was. And we'll show you guys if you guys hadn't seen like the kind of things that that they were doing here. Let me see here.
Oh, we didn't talk about the bouncy.
Sorry, wrong one.
So the bouncy house had kind of like a, let's see, how would you look? It would look something, and you would go in.
It was very, very bad. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can play the audio. Can I? I think I can play it. So that's Flood Munitions and a dude from Talking Lead. I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike. Copyright. I'm probably gonna get a strike. Dee 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 dee. Wow 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 wow. That was one of them, and then you have people like Bill's Rap Militaria,
Mhm.
and then you have people like
Oh, and he had a message for you. I'll have to post it.
it's your boy winning Supreme Court decision. Don't you dare winning. That's Cargill.
Oh, I didn't get
And
to meet
then
Cargill. Damn it!
man, you were slacking. You were doing these silly videos. Look at that. You see what that is? That is a signed Kane card. And look in the background.
Cool.
You got Rod with Aegis, and you got Angry Saj with his mask on, and you got Panda over there too.
I
But
did a
he was
booth
in the other
video.
one.
I did an Aegis booth video.
You did, I heard. These are the dudes from whatchamacallit?
Stuff and
From
things.
Stuff and Things. Yep, really cool dudes.
Oh, it's funny. It saw the thumbs up in the picture.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so get this. All right, so I want you guys in chat while we do this. I want you to tell me what this is. What
Oh.
finish you think this is? Brushed chrome, nickel, satin chrome. Like what finish do you think this is? Those are gold, gold on the screws, and then this is a silver. Come on.
I was
Yeah,
in Tim Hoffman's man cave.
we'll go back to the bounce house, I promise. Thank you, Soldier Girl. I appreciate you, man. I don't know why I keep calling you man. You're a woe man. I'm sorry. All right, so tell me what finish you think that is. That is Liberty Bell firearms. Okay. While you guys guess on that. Oh, I did promise, you know what? Okay, I have to do one video. You know what video I have to do? Man, I cannot believe I forgot to send this to myself. So, I'm a fool, and we went to dude, one of my literal like favorite. Check this out. The coolest T-Rex arms uh family member, the coolest bodkin on the planet. Also Dick Heller. Dick Heller.
You got a dick pic?
Oh, dude, that is such a great picture, man. I wonder if anything significant happened before, during, or after that event. Yeah, I got one with Tim Hoffman as well. So I got a whole bunch of these, and I'm going to show you guys all the good ones. But I really, really, really need to. I got pictures with Rod Kelly as well.
I got you like dozing off. You were dozing off.
Oh yeah, I definitely was dozing off.
Because
Wait,
it
wait,
would be rude to take a video of somebody snoring or something.
of course. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. And so
I got a dick pic.
excellent. I know we went there specifically for those. So for those of you that don't know, Jordan Vinrow is a very funny individual. Okay. Save video as new clip. Here we go. Jordan Vinrow is NP3 or 10. So get this. That finish is Cerakote. It is Cerakote. Liberty Bell Firearms found a way to make that finish with Cerakote. Just Cerakote. Nothing crazy, no polishing. That was a black Parkerized firearm. That was a Parkerized firearm that he did what he did with it. Okay, hang on.
Wilbur just sent me a bounce house picture.
Nice. Okay, all right, I got it. All right, so hang tight for a second. I want you guys to see this. So Jordan Vinrow is a very, very, very funny individual. So we went in the Daniel Defense
Oh, that
thing.
video. Yes.
Yes. And I told him there was this is gonna be funny. So I told him there was an AR-9 that took like Scorpion magazines. And while we were in there, because Daniel Defense is one of the only companies there that we didn't actually take seriously, I was like, yo, Jordan, pick up that gun and I want you to tell me what it is. Wrong answers only. And this is what we came up with.
There's no audio.
Now, do you have audio?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi guys, we're at the Daniel Defense RV here, and we have a special firearm here. Jordan, why don't you tell us what this is?
Thanks, guys. This is the G.O.A.L.S chambered in 2.7 by 62, I believe they said it was.
69.
Fully semi-automatic.
Wow.
Plus,
that's the color changing optic?
Hellfire missiles.
Okay.
No, don't forget the turbo encabulator right there.
Yeah. Now what's
this is the kill switch here. That's how you started.
Oh, okay.
That ignites it.
I have a lawnmower like that.
Yeah, it's very similar to that. We have this blowtorch for your smoking cigars.
Blowtorch.
How many 2.7 rounds is that?
16 and a half is what it's rated for. But comfortably, it'll fit 18. Fit 18 rounds. So we've had a lot of luck with it.
Yeah.
So trim your beard as you're operating.
Beautiful. Dude, I like that. That's cool. What color is that called?
They call this
Blurple?
Beautiful. I'm impressed, man. What's this on the end?
It's called a potato.
Okay.
And it takes pictures. And it live streams when Flying Lynch is on John Crump News.
Nice. Beautiful. I love it. Thanks for that.
Quick detach.
Quick detach.
Yeah. And what's the MSRP?
Probably going to land around $37.50. It's just MSRP. You can find real street price without $1,200.
Okay. Beautiful. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. And it's loaded right now, right?
Yeah, it's ready to go.
We need it.
It's loaded right now. Oh yeah, it's ready to go. That was great. Dude, when he called the light a blowtorch, I almost lost it. I was about to like stop recording.
Well, it's fractional ammunition. It holds 16 and a quarter
And
rounds.
yeah. When we were talking to
Actually,
about
I'm stealing
capacity,
that line from Hoffman Tactical because that's what he said.
fractional ammunition,
Fractional.
16 and
Should
a
I just
half.
buy it? Did I buy fractionalammunition.com?
Well, now you better do it before someone else in the live stream does it. The fact that Sport Brand, what's up, brother? Good to see you. We won't be welcome at Daniel Defense in the future. That's probably true. It's a blowtorch for smoking cigars. Yep. That is a great Diane Feinstein impression. Dude, literally. I love that he said it could fit 16 and a half comfortably, but it's rated for 18. Like you can fit 18 in there. Like, dude, we need to do stuff like that more often, right? Like we take all the stuff that we do so seriously at times. It's kind of dry, you know.
Are there 2 M's in ammunition or 1?
Or are you joking or?
I can't spell for shit. I spell
You
better than
probably
Matt
have
Hoover.
a box. Yes. Well, I don't know who spells worse than Matt Hoover. So we love you, man. Just so you know. Ammunition is spelled ammunition, like in Grand Theft Auto.
But with 2 M's.
Herb nailed it. He said 9mm has 2. It's think ammo. AMMO. Ammunition is 2 M's. No, you know what, Rich? I think there's 3. I think there's 3 M's.
Fractionalammunition.com. All right, I just bought the domain.
Why in the world would you actually buy that domain?
Because it's a dumb idea and it's funny.
Yes, this is true. All right, what is this? What's going on over here? Dude, for a second, I thought he was wearing a shirt with a picture of his son on it.
Oh, hold on. I got to click play. All right. Yeah, I was just buying fractional ammunition.
So here's the story. So I was going to Trader.
Hey man, my buddy DLD After Dark wasn't able to make it here. I was hoping you could razz him.
Not familiar. Who's that?
Who's that?
Hey man, my buddy DLD After Dark was.
Thanks. So here's the story. So I was going to Trader Joe's, AirPod in my ear, and usually what I do is you got to do full screen. I want to say you can't. her
Oh,
name.
that's
Screen recording.
I
Tell the woman that lives in my phone to call people for me, right? So I don't want it to call you, but I was like, "Hey, lady,
so and so,
call Flying Rich," and it's like, "I'm sorry, I don't think I can help you with that." And I was like, "What the?" I was like, "Hey, lady, call Flying Rich," and I say it like louder, and I'm walking to the front of the store as I'm doing this, and I get closer to the store, and it's like, I don't see anyone in your contacts under dying snitch or what. I'm like whatever whatever it's and I was like, there was probably a lot of ambient noise I didn't think of. Anyway, so I say it again. I'm like call Flying Rich, and this dude turns around. He's like, did you say Flying Rich? And I was like,
no.
I'll never forget.
Yeah.
He was like, Flying Rich, like Flying Rich and John Crump. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, dude, I watch this show all the time. My username is whatever. I think it was literally like it's something like Joe Anon or something like that. I don't remember, but whatever it was, I was like, oh, I'm DLD. And he was like,
I'm sorry, I don't know who you're talking about.
Literally. So I was like, I'm DLD. Like I go on John Crump's show all the time. He was like,
I've never seen you in my life.
Yeah, he was like DLD After Dark. I can't say that I'm familiar. And I was like,
that's oh
okay,
my god.
Have a good day. And I just left like so defeated, just walking in the store, like grabbing like frozen burritos, like, you know. No, but I mean, it was funny because like, how do you know Crump and know Rich and not know like we do stuff all the time, you know? Dude, hashtag not familiar. Too many choices. What's up, brother? Fauda gang. G23 was talking about 40 earlier. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that cartridge.
So we didn't finish the Johnny B. Johnny B literally
Dude, we didn't finish the bounce house. We didn't finish Johnny B. We didn't finish just assume we're not going to finish most things, but please feel free to pick up where you like.
So the video you saw with Braden and Clint was on the way to Spicy Friday with Johnny B. And Johnny B's showing, you know, of course, you do next, and he does a picture. It was the ATF agent, you know, on the roof
At Waco.
So I'm like, hey, look at his backpack.
And it's funny because he said he couldn't see it from there, but he just assumed that it was that. Plus, like you and me and others were like, it's the same picture, you know. And I also stood up and I was like, this is available at dldhardware.com.
Yes.
I had to get that plug in there, you know. And I said it like jokingly, but like for real though, it's available at dldhardware.com. It was funny. It was funny. And honestly, like even though like we were right in the front row at Spicy Friday Live, even though that was cool, turning around the backpack and showing it to everyone else and having everyone be like, woo, like clapping for for what that picture is. They were celebrating the carcass of a federal agent. And I just felt warm and fuzzy inside. I mean, how could you not feel that? Excuse me. Anyway, moving along here. Yeah, so that happened. And then after Spicy Friday, Rich thought it was a good idea. Just kidding. I'm sure they can kind of come up with an idea of what you probably did, which was a. The other good news is that I got like 56 subscribers just from meeting people and talking to them, right? And we all know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is the day that YouTube pays the people that it's partners with.
Oh shoot, it is.
And they removed like 28 of those subscribers.
Oh no way.
Yep. Don't know why. Have no idea why. Excuse me. It was literally from like meeting people like one off, or from the people that you say, hey, say you're not familiar with DLD After Dark, or but however it was happening, me going around meeting people, they'd be like, oh, you got a channel? What's your channel? And they literally type it in, pull it up, and be like, boop, I subscribed. Okay, cool, dope, you know. It was just crazy that like, so around the 21st of the month, what YouTube does is it scrubs everything that it can so it can pay its partners as little as possible. And it can remove subscribers from your channel because that's what they do. But yes, stuff and things. They have a 9mm Bison kit for AKVs and PSA.
What is a Bison kit?
Bizon. It is a kit that allows your 9mm AK to take cylindrical high.
No, helical.
I'm sorry, cylindrical, helical, higher capacity magazines. I know someone's going to yell at me for saying that, but hey, I'm just saying they are higher than the standard 35 round stick mags, and it's awesome because the
up to 69 rounds.
Yeah. The Bison
And a
is
half.
a not it's not very feasible to just put one together. So to be able to, you know, take I don't think you can actually even get the kits for real like that. Oh, okay. Hold on. Kits. All right. So you talk for a second about Arm Scholar, and I'm gonna grab something real quick. Or about something else, and I'm gonna get something real quick.
No, I'm not telling the Arm Scholar story without you. Because unlike talents that I have, like getting people to go on video and say stupid stuff to my friends, I'm not that good of a storyteller, so I got to leave that for Dark to say. But the Stuff and Things Bison was stupid cool. Helically driven magazine. They've got video of it doing full auto or fully semi-automatic dumps, either way, and very impressive product.
What are you talking about?
I was just talking about the Bison. I didn't tell the Armed Scholar story because I want to leave that one to you because you tell it better than I do.
I honestly like don't want to tell it because he already gets trolled by more of his viewers than people that leave normal comments.
So Jordan
Imagine
Vinro sent me a text with people like, I don't know if it was on Reddit. They were just posting like memes.
dude, they destroy him. I honestly I have to commend his testicular fortitude for him continuing to do what he does when his own viewers are just cascading him with like, dude, this was from February and you're just bringing it up like, okay, so something will drop and like Crump will go live right away. And
Oh yeah,
Rich
we get
or
the mad
I,
text from Crump going live, and
yeah,
that's it. That's
that's
all
it.
we know.
And he's like, I don't want to waste time. Like I want to just, I'm saying this is
All
what
right,
Crump's
and let me
perspective is.
credit Crump. So when Crump does the like emergency broadcast going live, it's because there's something we know for sure, without any doubt or analysis, actually happened, and we're gonna bring you that news.
Yeah. See, and this is okay. Hmm. Think really hard about that. Why would certain people win certain things? Because certain people are it's why would Dark get invited to DLD's party? Sorry. Anyway, I'm not trying to sound super salty, okay? I'm just saying like you're either inside the in circle or you're not, okay? And people in the 2A world, all right? You already have YouTube against you. You already have
Hmm.
Google against you. You already have outside industries against you. You already have everything going against you. In addition to that, you have a cannibalizing, I mean, literally this little world of 2A absolutists are absolutely not 2A absolutists. They will, and Dust brought this up today. I'll say this: Dust with the Tactical Turkeys, good friends of ours. Love Dust. Saw him at Goals as well. I consider him like an actual personal friend, and he had said almost everyone wants other people to do well, but 90% of them don't want to see you do better than them. And I was like, oh, wow. That's so true because generally speaking, people just want others to do well. They don't like, want terrible things to happen, right? Like people just want people to do well, but they certainly do not want you passing them and their status. And if you do, you know, all of a sudden they can't handle it. He said 90%. And you know what? I believe that's true. I believe that's
Hmm.
accurate.
Hmm.
And I think we're dealing with that in this industry and you will become cannibalized, right? So not only are you fighting the beasts on the other side, you're fighting your people that are in the gate with you, that are in the behind the
And,
fence
and
with you.
just along those lines, talk about that kind of thing. The people that have helped us with definition knives, like
Mhm.
Jordan Vinro, why can't I talk? Jordan Vinro, Goonbeam, people that have experience doing that type of thing have
In the great state of
been
China.
been really happy to help us and give us a hand up,
For
do
nothing.
whatever knowledge dump that we needed. Yeah.
Yeah, for nothing.
Not $375 for a 15-minute consultation.
Armed Scholar started off better in the beginning of his channel. good content and analysis, then got super repetitive and clickbaiting over time. Can't really follow anymore, but don't hate on him getting more traffic and success.
No, we don't.
It's not that, it's that. So I don't want to seem like I'm hating on him for doing well, because he does do well. My issue is that if you're doing 2A advocacy for the people, then it is negligence to report in August something that had
Breaking news.
occurred in February, and then every single thing that you post says breaking news, 6-3 Supreme Court decision. This
Changes the
will
face of the Second Amendment forever.
yeah, this changes the NFA forever, and the ATF struck down again. Like, what? No, it was the ATF wasn't in the suit. Like, it's crazy. So okay, and I wasn't trying to like specifically talk about him like that, but I read the thing, right. It's on me, but it's that the people that say that they're doing something for a particular reason, if that were to be true, then there wouldn't be that element of negligence or delay. Or like, if you're doing something for gun owners, then a little bit of urgency, and I truly mean a little bit of urgency. Like, March would be late.
Right.
April would be like, okay, wow, that's late. May, June, July, August, like, bro, I think honestly he's getting information from someone else, and I think that he's using assistants to make his titles and all that, and he's not really putting all of everything
Well,
in.
we've
I don't know.
already done this. We've plowed that field on this show. We've scrolled through his YouTube page with all of his videos. The thumbnails almost identical every time.
Yes, you're right. I'm not going to read what you just said, but yes, absolutely. Sorry, Rich, go ahead.
Yeah, we kind of barbecued him once. I'd rather I would do it over and over again, because you know me, I would beat the living crap out of something till it's dead, resuscitate it, bring it back to life, and then beat it the living f to death
Yeah, you're
again.
like the guy from Saw, the cancer patient from the
Yeah.
Saw movies, right?
Yeah.
You'll literally plug an IV up to him just to keep it going. Gert Chop, what's up, brother? Glad to see that you're actually alive, man. That's awesome. But okay, so then let me say this then. So it doesn't look like I'm just hating on him, because I look, I'm not. Do better. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I'll say. Do better, right? If you're doing this, if you're truly doing this because you care about firearms, freedom, independence, and liberty, and I'm talking to Armed Scholar, okay? And you know what? I oh shucks, woo! Could you imagine if I poured blue stuff all over my desk? Um, Mr. Scholar, if you are truly doing this for the gun owner, I thank you for the hard work that you've put into this. However, it appears that lately you have been resting on your laurels. And I would ask you to please do better and keep the gun owner in mind as you create your content, because it would be advantageous if there was more expediency in your delivery of said information that could be beneficial to gun owners. They should not have to wait from February to March, March to April, April to May, May to June, June to July, July to August, to wait for information because of whatever may have delayed you, when you're looking at a penalty of $250,000 in fines and up to 10 years in federal effing prison. Please and thank you. And if you think I hate you, I don't. I
No.
just think
And
your content is terrible, and I think that your titles and your thumbnails are terrible, and you
use
likely
the
hate
D
mine, and it's
move of
okay.
timely 2A news.
I
Do you like how I did
encourage
that?
you to hate me. I just, I'm just saying. So that's my
the
thought.
Timu
What would
of
you say?
Timely
What would you
2A
say?
News. Yeah, I'll say it over
He,
again. He's the Timu of 2A of Timely 2A News.
oh, Timu. Okay, yeah, yep,
Timu
that's
of
good.
Timely 2A News. Yeah, you know what? And don't get me wrong, I shit post on YouTube and beat the living crap out of stuff to death.
Yeah,
And
but
I do.
why
It,
do you do what you do? Well, let's be real for all of us. Why do you do what you do?
a lot of times I just think it's funny. I'm entertaining myself.
Yeah, but why did you start a YouTube channel?
Well, you know what? Um, there's a couple of origin stories to my YouTube channel, but originally it was just to share videos with family. Like I was working away from home and I would, record a video, upload it to YouTube because, you know, years ago the internet sucked as far as speed, so I would not be able to send, pictures or video or whatever of what's going on home.
Mhm.
And, you know, later it became like, hey, I like, cars or electronics or guns, and I started doing gun videos. And I originally I was watching, Eric from Iraq veteran, Tim, military arms channel, nothing fancy. And I liked what they did. I liked watching guns, people talking about guns, and your Second Amendment rights and freedom. And so I started doing gun videos.
Yeah. Why do you still do it?
Uh, you know, I part of it is like F YouTube. It's they don't like guns. I'm gonna put guns on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you think Crump does it?
Crump does it because he wants to get the frickin' news out. He's all about freedom, and of course, John Crump News and John Crump Live. We're doing, um, bringing information to people, and we're spreading the two-way freedom.
But are you guys doing this because you love yourself and you love the attention and you love is this
Yeah,
an
I mean,
ego
hey, look,
thing?
let me be absolutely 100% honest. Is it? Do I love the attention? It's a little fun,
Sure,
but
yeah.
that's not it. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I said absolutely not, God strike me dead if it's so. Yeah, no, I'd be struck dead.
Lots of free stuff.
Um,
It costs
and the free
way
stuff.
more to do it than you get. I promise you that.
And look, yeah, G.O.A.L.S was free, but between the amount of time I took away from my family that
Entry
I
was
could be
free.
doing chores around the house, that's time lost. The gas and tolls and wear and tear on the car, the house that we had, and look, we shared the
Mhm.
house 5 ways. It was $900 to rent the house, split by 5. That was like 180 a person,
Yeah.
plus the meals there. Yeah, it's and
All
that's
the
just
Ubers,
one event. All
all
the
the
Ubers, yeah.
Ubers, all the I mean, there's a lot of cost to this, but I'll tell you so okay. Um Originally when I started this channel and I started DLD After Dark. Originally, me, Dugan, and Light, Cliff, were doing a audio only podcast. And I was like, dude, we need to take this on YouTube, right? The reason I wanted to start this and the reason I wanted to do stuff with them, right? Was because I was pissed off. Number one, I was pissed off that our freedom, independence, and liberty is constantly under attack. And also, I was scared and nervous about the state of the country and the direction that we were heading. So, one of the ways that I could broadcast, to a larger, I guess, audience would be creating a YouTube channel and I'd be able to, like you said, flex in a place where you're not supposed to be flexing, having gun conversations in a place where you're not supposed to. Back then we could, showcase building and things like that. Now you can't so much. So this shows you the direction that we would go if firearms, freedom, independence, and liberty weren't the normal, things discussed on here. They would be slowly taking it away even more rapidly than they are right now. But I was pissed off, and I wanted to put it out there, and I wanted people to be able to prepare, and I wanted people to be able to know what's going on. And I also tried to do the whole two-way news thing for a little bit, and I was like, you know what, that's not like authentic to me, right? Like I'll come on, I'll help Crump, I'll talk about stuff. And I will say, originally when I started doing this, I had completely given up on all faith of the courts. I'd given up all faith nearly on voting, on almost all activism. It was like, I'm just waiting for the fight now. That's all we're doing, right? Um those Dugan light streams were fire, all about Damascus Steel. Yeah, dude, it was a blast. And I wish those guys were still here. And Dugan actually is still making videos for like synthesizing high explosives, which is awesome. Love that. Um, I'm sure that will be canned soon enough because that's how YouTube is. But yeah, I was pissed and scared and unsure of the future. So that's why I wanted to do this. And then when we started doing it, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And you know, that's basically it. So yeah, and also it's great just to like be able to hold up. Cliff Light 7-Eleven Black Girl Clerk first session shout out. Yo, facts, dude. Facts. Jackson, bro. Yo, great to see you, man. Great to see you, man. I hope you're doing well
Oh my
also.
gosh, I that Supra, when it was brand new, I had them take the wall of the dealership down, push it out. I literally drifted that car out of the dealer parking lot, slid it freaking sideways down the highway. I took the dealer on a hell ride. I've done that a couple
Nice.
times with different vehicles.
That's awesome. Jackson, bro, I really hope you're doing well. I'm glad to see you back in here, man. And dark
But
that
that
year had to have
Supra
been
is like a
2020. It was.
crazy drift car. It's like
Actually, Mark Tucker, it wasn't. It was December 19th, 2019 when this channel was started. December 19th, 2019 was when DLD was created. At that time, it was Dark Light Dugan. That's where the DLD came from. And I fell in love with the DLD. I wanted to keep the acronym, and then I wanted to keep the after. I wanted to add the After Dark piece because everyone just eventually started calling it DLD, and I wanted to add the After Dark piece because they bounced. I stayed. I still believed in what I was doing. I didn't want to give up and I wanted to continue doing it. So I said, okay, I'm going to stay and I'm going to continue doing it. So DLD After Dark was basically like After Dark took over the channel and did it all solo. And it's also all in the evening, which is literally after dark. And DLD was shifted to Destructive Liberty Device, which is like a destructive device, but it's proliferating liberty. So hopefully that clears some things up for you there. Jackson, bro, like I said, hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. And I do want to, if you want help getting that blade to me, man, I really look, even right now, I'm literally carrying a blue, whatchamacallit? Oh, what's the blade shape called? I'm literally drawing a blank on it. I talk about it all the time. Ha 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 her ha ha. Dang, what is it called? Here, I got another one here. Dude, I'm totally drawing a blank on the name of the blade style. Warncliffe. Yes, sorry. Look at that. Bam, blue Warncliffe. Warncliffe. Yep. See, you guys are so smart. SMRT. You are so smart. Yeah, carrying the blue Warncliffe. If I had a blue fixed blade Warncliffe, Jackson actually made that ish by freaking hand for me, and I cannot wait
Oh, no
to
way.
get it in my hands. Now, there's another thing that you guys might want to get in your hands. Check this out. So, for any firearm assembler and builder out there, if you guys are into building firearms for the cheap, you probably know about a place called Aim Surplus. Aim Surplus. I have no affiliation, no connection, no nothing at all. Okay. Yeah, and guys, Jackson does do incredible work. So I'm sure that he would be open for you guys to pay him to make knives for him. I'm just saying. Okay. Aim Surplus. I have no affiliation. I don't get anything. I don't get. I'm just telling you guys this because we found something else. So Safety Harbor Firearms actually told me he ordered some slides from. Yep, there you go.
Stripped slides.
Yep, he ordered some stripped slides from Aim Surplus for $14. Okay, now these are high point slides. They're supposed to be only slides for $14, stripped slides. Well, when he got them, they were complete parts kits, which you all know High Point does not sell parts kits. So when he did that, I was like, man, you know what? Even though I literally have no money right now, let me just go take $30 and buy two and just see what happens. Maybe one will be a complete parts kit. Maybe not familiar. Maybe one will be a parts kit. Maybe 1.5 will be like whatever, right? So I ordered them and one comes in. Clearly, this is way more than just a strip slide. Complete parts kit. Okay. Second one comes in. Boom. Complete parts kits for $14. $14. Bro. Yes, Aim Surplus are very, very good peeps. Man, I am going to, the moment that I can, Gutter Cheese, if you're still here, holler at me. The moment fractional parts kits, yes. Well, because they're probably literally taking them. I believe they are still available, but probably after this, they're all going to be gone because, bro, they're $14, so everyone can afford them. Aim Surplus. I have a hobo army to arm. Yes, Ron Bayer, good to see you, bro. Go to Aim Surplus and search High Point, but you have to search it HI-point, POINT. When you search that, you will see the listing for stripped slides. Now, guys, for $14, you may only get a strip slide. Okay. I'm just showcasing the experiences that we have had because I was expecting to get a strip slide for $14. When these arrived, both of them were complete kits. Now, I assume they're complete. I have not gone in and inventoried every single piece, but I'm just saying both of these appear to be complete kits or very close to them. Tech Money, good to see you too, brother. They have really good deals on police trade-ins. Yes, they do. They have like Gen 5s for like $329, $349. They're not milled, but man, if you're just looking for OEM parts to do builds and stuff, bro, ooh, bro. For the price of an LPK and the slide parts kit, you can literally get a complete OEM Glock. Especially if you're just looking to throw a gun on your gun belt to just like burn it down. Bro, come on. Okay, so I'm going to print a low point, but I've seen that there were a lot of issues and inconsistencies with Vulcan Rumble. I've heard that there are a lot of issues and inconsistencies with the low point frame. So then I said, okay, well, how could I like kick this up a notch? Then I found that there's a low point, which is the 3D printable high point frame. So, well, then I saw that there's a low point PDW, with like a Picatinny spot for folding brace. And I said, well, shucks, I could do a high point PDW, right? And then I found that there were some people having issues with fitment and all sorts of stuff. Mostly it's not due to the people that were the developers for the low point frame and the low point PDW chassis. It's because high points are extremely inconsistent. And sorry, I know Dave and some other people at High Point will get pissed off at us, but hey, I'm just saying. But Gutter Cheese or anyone else out there, if you are a highly skilled 3D peer, then holla at your boy, because I need to know which file to go grab to print. And honestly, I don't really have low point, nowhere to go but up. Exactly. I don't really have time to throw it on the printer right now, but I definitely am going to do this, and I'm probably going to do like a crazy stupid color and just do something like nutty. What do you think you're going to do, Rich?
I was thinking about doing the 9mm PDW.
Yeah, I was thinking doing the same thing. All right, let's see. Oh wow. Oh wow. Dude, not bad. Not bad. This is so terrible. It's not even it will not even respond to a magnetometer, dude. I would be willing to bet that if a couple parts were changed, you could literally walk through a metal detector. Okay, let me stop. Sorry, let me stop. Because do it in blurple. Here's what I would do. Sky FCU 10-inch barrel PCC if I was fabricating. So you mean like Sky, like the budget pistol FCU with a 10-inch barrel? See, anything beyond, and my dog is making crazy noises sleeping right now. Yes, it's a high point. Yep. The Supreme Edgelord, what's up, man? Everything is sold out except for the 380 slides. Dang, dude, they've been there for days, dude. Did we just sell out the high point kits? I mean, for $14, dude, honestly, I'm grateful that I got one. I mean, this one was probably fired a few times. Is that the firing pin? Ew, really? That's how this works? Oh my, no. Wow. Dude, this is insane. What? Sorry, I'm just looking at this kit. This is crazy. This is crazy. Wow. Yeah, I would recommend hold on. Does yours have a magazine?
No. I know Walt got a magazine in his.
Dude, Rich. Guess what mine has with it?
A comp.
It's got a high point compensator. Oh, it's actually High Point branded. Dude, that's pretty nuts. Hold on. So that would mean, hold on. OMGZ. Barrel notch. Dude. Oh, I got it. I got to do this one. I am so glad I got this one. That's crazy. Okay, this is going to be a blast. Dude, okay, so this is somebody used a full size barrel. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so stupid looking. The comp kits are rare. Really? Really? Dude, I mean, I was not expecting that. All right, let me take this out. It looks like they used a full size barrel and then threw it. I don't know. That's
So now you got me curious.
dude. This has been sitting there for days. Oh wow, you really got to push this thing on. How rare? Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. That is insane, dude. Oh, on the PDW, that would be nasty. Only been used to knock off 3 liquor stores, right?
Did yours come with grips?
Yes, it did. Yep. Both of them did actually. Dude,
Oh my
this
gosh.
is
This looks like it was dragged behind a car.
oh, that's rough looking. Dude, mine's actually pretty clean.
This one didn't come with a barrel.
So some don't. There's actually like a little note in here. Oh, this one is that blood? No, if that was blood, they would clean it, right? That may be blood. That'd be really cool.
So I got a stubby.
Nice. Now by stubby, what do you mean?
Oh, I mean I was looking at pictures of that girl.
The girl from MASP Industries. I'm just saying, really cute blue-eyed girl from MASP Industries. You know why I did not go talk to her? You want to know the truth?
Why?
Because her being there next to those 3 other dudes at the booth, I just envisioned like the moment that I went from talking guns to like macking on her. I just pictured like, that's my daughter, that's my wife, that's my sister. Or I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. It's much easier to just say it to the internet. Okay, yeah, that's insane, bro. Look at this. Look at this non-firearm part right there. That's insane.
That's cool.
Wow. I definitely, it's so ungodly heavy, especially when we were just sitting there having conversations with Fostech, who had a
Magnesium aluminum.
Yep. High point C9 9mm. Okay, so it has like very little to no lower parts. That's probably enough parts to make a high point. I think, I hope. Dude, I just cannot believe I got a compensated low point. That's crazy. You definitely have to. Oh, dude, the sights.
Oh no, I got like crappy little sights.
Someone made the upgrade of coloring these in with red. They may come like that. I don't know. Or no, that's orange. Yeah, somebody colored those in with orange. Hang on. Yeah, what? So am I like a vag? Are people making fun of me? Damn genetics. Are people making fun of me for not hollering at her?
Oh, when you said badge, I thought you were making a bouncy house joke.
Bouncy house joke? Yours was definitely in a SoundCloud rappers video. Absolutely. Okay, hold on. Here's the second sack. High point C9 compensated. What?
Oh,
No.
I'm totally jelly. I didn't do good on mine.
Did you only get one?
I got two, and one had a barrel and the other did not.
Ooh, dude, this one. You ready for the fire?
Yeah.
Here's this one. Look at the rear sight.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mine's like nubbed off.
Half gone. There's half a
Yeah.
rear sight on it, and I don't believe there's a barrel in this one. So hopefully that'll make you feel better. Oh, there's a barrel. It's a tiny little guy.
Yep.
That can't be. So hold on. So neither one of yours has a barrel?
No, I have one barrel.
Oh, one barrel. So this is
Lightning's
the.
got pre-installed DNA.
Hold on. Dude, I love the SoundCloud rappers video. Okay, so we got that, and then we got. I don't have any High Point magazines though. Yeah, this has a bunch of other parts in it. The other one is not compensated. Dude, I am like blown away that I got. Okay, now I will say this. There is a guy. I don't even remember his name. I'm sorry, guy. That I have been talking to from AIM Surplus for years. Okay. And we always talk. We're always super kind to each other. I email him every single time I have placed an order over years because they don't allow you to use a different billing address and shipping address. So I personally hit him up every single time. And I'm like, hey, what's up, man? It's me. I just wanted to reach back out, let you know that I placed the order. However, if you could send it to this address, like that would be helpful. And he's like, yeah, man, I got you. I'll send, whatever. So maybe he had some play to like handpick the right one or something, or maybe it was just dumb luck and somebody grabbed it. But the other one definitely is like not as nice as the other one. It's probably just straight up dumb luck, I would guess. But now I'm gonna have to put this on it. The MCX brace. I'm definitely gonna do the MCX brace on the low point PDW with the comp on it. It's a grower. Remember, if you have a serial number, you can get High Point. Oh. Remember, if you have a serial number, you can get High Point to send you parts.
No, there's nothing with a serial number on it.
I thought the slides had a serial number on it too.
Really?
Let me double check. I thought I just saw a serial number on this thing. This is the only time that something I bought. Oh, there's parts falling everywhere. Oh no. This is literally the worst quality firearm in existence. Like if you bought it factory complete for $99, I feel you. I understand it. To put one of these together on purpose,
The sights on this slide are cast into it.
nice. Hold on, you don't have a screw on one side? Because this is definitely like the whole front sight rib and all that is definitely 100% integrated with the slide, but the rear.
No, this one is cast into it.
Dang. Maybe that's how the other one was. Yeah, this does not have a serial on it. I thought it did, but that's just a bunch of other stuff. Model C9, High Point Firearms, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't actually have a serial, though.
Oh man, this extractor does not move. can't believe I got like High Point spooge on me. I'll have to use the hand sanitizer. Right, what were you saying about getting up early and not being on for a long time?
Okay, now I'm back. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
What in the world? That literally just took me out for like forever. No, P80 does not make a high point 80% lower. It must be 3D printed, or you must purchase a serialized lower. And good luck finding a serialized high point lower for $12. Because, okay, let's go ahead and wrap up. Something's going on with my internet, and it's
So we're not going to tell the bounce house story. We're not going to tell the armed scholar story.
You can tell the bounce house story. I mean, we kind of basically
can't.
did tell the other story. We kind of did.
That's the Uratu. So we could just do plastic gun porn.
Oh wow! So it's basically a bullpup scorpion.
So bullpup scorpion magged FGC9.
Nice, dude. That's dope. So the Yorutao by Zakaraoka is a completely DIY 9mm bullpup that takes scorpion magazines, available for beta testing on the catalog, Deterrent Suspense, Rocket Chat, and Aussie. Nice. That looks pretty fire. I like the drip,
the droopy lift,
the droopy luft. Show off. That's dope though. That's dope. I love that. So is that an ECM barrel?
It could be. So there, I kind of scrolled through here, and again, you can get kits to do an FGC9. So
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
up to you.
Yeah. I just there's something special about being able to ECM the barrel yourself,
Yeah, I'd love to do that. I haven't done it.
Yeah, I have not done that either. I do find it super, super cool though. I would have to do I couldn't or wouldn't want to do a 16.5-inch barrel. I definitely would wrap Velcro around the back and then run an 8.5-inch barrel. That's dope though. Okay, they're saying spill, Rich. Okay, all right, go ahead.
So which story are we telling?
Let's do bounce house. I mean, all they're like after 2.5 hours of building up, they're going to be like, really? That's it? But
so
it may be worth it.
The bounce house, kids are going in and out of it. I would have taken a picture or video, but it's like not right to like dox the kids. But
yeah, if you got like someone's kids in there,
yeah,
that would be super weird.
Bounce
And
house,
imagine
basically the opening looks like trying to like that, and you would go in and so
and you'd have to like squeeze your way through it.
So people are watching, and they're not even thinking anything.
It's this, literally, and you have to like literally reach your arms in there and spread the lips and like like the kids were like getting sucked in there, and we're just watching kids go in and like come swooping out of there. And it's
there was one kid, he just
Stop. I can't. That kills me. So I don't know. Did I tell you that when I got home I like puked like crazy? I did. So from puking is as hard as I did. I think it was honestly from eating that trash pan. If you're out there, I ate a burrito from Buc-ee's, bro. I don't know if that's what did it or if it was the burgers from the Terrible Cafe in the back. Bro, I my lungs are sore from vomiting.
Oh man.
Like my whole core, all the way through my lungs up to like my chest, are sore from puking so hard. Now, when I was puking, I was throwing up, but I like was gasping for air while I puked. So I literally was breathing in
You
vomit
aspirated.
into my lungs. Like I could feel the burnings. What in the world is going on with my internet? I could literally feel the burning sensation of vomit going inside my lungs, and it hurt, right? And then I started like violently sneezing after I was puking, and I could not stop sneezing. Every time I would breathe, I would sneeze, and I was just like, does it keep pulling me out?
No, you just freeze.
So that happened, and I'm super sore. So every time you make me laugh talking about the bounce
Oh,
house giving
the
birth
bounce.
to children, it's hurting when I laugh.
So the funniest thing was this kid just sticks his head.
He said Bucky's is pure, dude.
Oh,
Oh man. Yeah.
oh and so, you know, Tony Simon and a group of people were sitting around a table. I'm like, have you looked at the door to the bounce house? That's
Yeah.
all I had to say.
The other funny thing is that because the blower was like blowing the whole time, you see the area around the entrance like swelling and like throbbing. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It was foul. It was like a swollen, throbbing female
Dark said he needed a
reproductive.
Sharpie to fix
Who said that? What
his
was their hair? Oh yeah, I did say that. I was like, give me a Sharpie and I'll go there and literally do
little
like a
stuff.
landing strip. Yeah. just like, or do like a lightning bolt or something like that. Douglas Boing, good to see you, bro. So that was one story. I guess I don't know. I mean, I guess we kind of already shared some of it. We're gonna share this and then we're gonna go because I gotta wake up early. What I consider to be early. First off, I do want to say this. Okay, before I get into the story, I want to let y'all know that there's been a lot of major headway with definition knives, and we are looking at September the 15th is the date that it's going to be live, open, ready to take orders. Store's going to be ready, website ready, everything ready, like ready to go in hand. It takes a long time. They've been delayed. They were delayed quite a bit, and it's just been crazy. But I want to say, even though I know, like, look, I know we all fuck around, we all bust balls and shit like that, but this literally would not have been possible without Flying Rich. And even, well, it would be highly unlikely to be taking place without Flying Rich. Not that anything is truly impossible, but you've been a huge, huge help. And not only for just definition knives, you've been a huge help during probably one of the most difficult points of my life. And I just want to say, in the presence of others, that I'm grateful for you and I appreciate you. All the help, not just with the knife company, just with everything. You've been awesome. Um,
Thanks.
yeah, man, it means a lot. Like when I was, looking at potentially getting an order of stuff from you jumped in and helped. When I guess I shouldn't put out too much info on that. Because there are people out there that literally hate me and are trying to do whatever they can to sabotage me and stand in front of me and my business and try to get in front of me and money because you think that I owe you something when I
And
literally owe you
possibly me
nothing.
also lately, because some of the things that have happened to you have been happening to me.
Yeah, which is really, really
Weird.
strange. And then when you actually take a moment and look back at what was sent and what was received and how much money was sent out, then you're like, oh my goodness, thank God I actually did the inventory, because I actually found out that DLD overpaid me by thousands of dollars. So not only do I not owe you anything, but you technically owe me money, which is so cool. So leave me alone.
He's doing the figurative you, not me.
Yeah. Leave me alone. Like, seriously, leave me alone.
We're not going to tell the rest of that story
Yet.
yet.
If
But there's
things
more to
don't
that.
change, I will. Man, moving on. Oh man, there's so much. Like, if y'all knew, God bless America. Okay, yeah, on that. And then also all the other, just everything, like all the companies, all the supporters, all the viewers, all the channel members, all everything. Like, you guys have been like the
Total
thing
chats.
holding. I was literally just about to say Goonbeam, man. Just one little popcorn emoji, like just enjoying his popcorn while he's watching. He's like, I'm just gonna watch. I am so super grateful for you guys. Seriously, all y'all. Man, Goonbeam
Yeah.
is an incredible person and super supportive and helpful, and I appreciate all y'all for real. And you know, when you're with people that truly love you, care about you, and support you, when they don't need or want anything from you. We do take care of each other, but it's not about that. Nothing is about that. You're not leveraging people and manipulating people and taking things and you know, promising things and all. It's just like, man, so many just disgusting people out there. Oh yeah, sorry. So thank you guys to all you guys, and especially people like Goonbeam. Man, we need to support Goonbeam, especially during these difficult times, because it's tough for companies right now. You know, companies that are like open and selling things, not companies that like used to be open and used to be selling things. Also, Gideon Optics, man, Gideon, JSD, PR Triggers. You guys have been crazy helpful, crazy supportive, and I just appreciate y'all. Aegis, Rod, you know, Tack Knives, the guys that you know, really do, like, you know, care. I appreciate all y'all. And no, you're good, dude. You're good. Jackson, thank you. This channel loves you back, bro. Okay, so last thing before we leave. So you guys know that Rich has busted chops on the Armed Scholar. Okay. Anthony with the Armed Scholar. And look, I mean, when we first kind of very like lightly were just kind of joking around about it and stuff, there was a joke like, you know, man, he always like drops breaking news, 6-3 Supreme Court decision that changes the face of the NFA forever, changes the two-way, like, come on. And we kind of just were like busting balls, right? But then after a while, it's like, bro, why are you doing this if you're doing it? So okay, so that's why. Y'all know we all already said that stuff. We've discussed that on the channel before. Rich posted based on a joke when we were talking about that stuff. Rich posted, didn't I already see this? Rich posted based on a joke that we share between us. Breaking news, colonies rebel against the British crown or something, right? Like that, right? Like making fun of how late he always is about everything. So I saved some extras for you, Drew. So did I miss something?
No, Drew said he needed extra batteries, and Goonbeam says, "Hey man, I got you."
Oh, nice. Oh, and Goonbeam, don't let me forget. I need the IR pistol light for my helmet because I've that's the only thing that'll work on my setup. And I'm not asking for you to send it to me for free. I'm just saying because you always send everything to me for free. But I do need one of those and probably 2 assault lights for the FFL that we talked about. But I'm just saying that just because I'll forget otherwise. Anyway, so Rich went and made an AI freaking video of the armed scholar doing it in his voice.
It's on my Instagram. It's on my Twitter or X.
And he tagged him in it. No fear at all. He's just like, psh, put it out there for the world. Like, let's, bust his chops, right? And man, you're either you're ballsier than I am, or you are crazier than I am, or
Oh,
both.
I have a defect when it comes to that. That's another one of my personality defects.
Well, the defect, be that as it may, you did that. You posted that, and then I know he saw it. Okay, and Rich and I go to the Spicy Friday thing, and we're sitting up front,
I
and
dropped the link.
it ends, and of course, you want everyone to see it, and it ends, and they say, "Hey, we're gonna have all the content creators come up to the front, so the viewers and people can come up and like greet them and say hi and take pictures and all that stuff, right?" So Rich comes up, and the armed scholar is there with his spouse, girlfriend, fiance,
It's
wife. Okay, never mind. With his wife, and then Rich walks up and he's like, "Hey, can I get a pic?" And then, like before he even finishes, the wife is like, "You want a picture? Go ahead, come on." And I'm over there with his phone, and I walk up and I'm gonna snap a picture, and she's like, "Do you want to get in it too?" And I was like, "Well, sure, I'll get in it." And then I get in it, and we're sitting there arm in arm over him, and she takes a few pictures, and she has no idea what's going on. The armed scholar is sitting here like uncomfortable, and then she gives the phone back to Rich after she takes a few pictures, and Rich is kind of looking down at his phone, and he's like, "Hey, thanks, man. Could you do me a favor? I want to record a video. Could you say breaking news Supreme 6-3 Supreme
6-3
Court
Supreme
decision?"
Court decision.
And he's like, "What?" And he was like literally like trying to press like for like the video on his phone, right, to record. He's like, "I want to make a video. Will you say breaking news 6-3 Supreme Court decision?" And you just see like all the energy like melt off his face and his body, and like I swear I saw like his soul escape, and he just looks down and he's like, "I'm not gonna say that," and just walks away. And Rich probably didn't see because we're looking from two
I
different
was too close to
perspectives.
see.
Yeah,
I feel bad about that. Don't get me wrong. I'm laughing hysterically, but I do feel bad about that.
it was pure savage. And like dude, if you guys have ever seen like a 5-year-old like kick their feet at the ground and be like, "Mom said no sweets before dinner," like kicking at the ground or whatever, like that is literally what it looked like and felt like. And because Rich was like a foot away from his face, he didn't see it from the perspective that I saw. So he was just like, "Ah, okay," and he walks away. I am looking at this guy like literally like he went from standing like this. Oh, had to crack my back. That was good. He went from standing like this to like with his head down, like, "I'm not gonna say that," and like walked off. And I was like, "Oh, dude, like that hurt. It hurt him." And it I felt bad, but also just like it was kind of funny. I'm sorry. It was kind of funny because, like, dude, you're saying that you're doing this for advocacy, and then you're not doing it for the gun owner if you're doing it like 6 months late. Like, come on, bro. Vid says no sound. Did they remove the sound from your video? They did that to me on another Instagram video.
Oh, really?
Did you
Well, it's on
click?
my X also.
Did you
Let's
click
see.
the sound
Going
button?
to-
Let me see. Flying Rich.
Oh, it says this video has no sound. All right, you got to go to X then.
Oh wow, they removed. Oh, I wonder why the sound was removed. Rich,
Copyright?
if it was reported as somebody making an AI spoof, then they
It
would have
says this is
removed.
an AI parody. It says,
Oh man, I don't know. You'd have
all
to
right,
see the
I'm
one
dropping the link.
on X. All right,
Breaking
we got to go
news:
ahead and wrap up.
colonies rebel against British monarchy.
You know, honestly, you know what it felt like? If you guys have ever been in a situation where it's just like cringe, where you feel bad for the person there.
We already have a nigger mayor. We don't need any more nigger big shit. We already have a nigger mayor. We don't need any more nigger big shots.
Oof.
That cringe moment. That's kind of what
that
it felt
cringe.
like.
You got that right. You got
It's
that.
like,
That cringe.
oh man. And look, I'm sorry that something that was played may have offended somebody out there. I apologize. Well, the Supreme Edgelord says mine has sound. Which one? The IG one? That's crazy. Then he lets another 20 million cross the border and lets everyone know he will be doing. So one of my upcoming stickers is going to say engage in intercourse with the BATFE. I think that's going to be the new one because I want something that's a little more kid friendly. Okay, so in closing here, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Did he say that at his Kamala endorsement speech? Rich is looking for trouble. Yes, he is. All right, let's go ahead and wrap up. Share your information, your OnlyFans, and all that stuff, and then we'll get out of here. And guys, remember, the closing is the most important part. So stick around. So go ahead, Rich.
So winerich.com is where all my social media is. Feel free to hit me up if you see me in public and I'm walking away from you after you're yelling Rich. It's because I didn't hear you. John told me I did it again. So I apologize. Feel free to come over, say hi. That's pretty much it.
How could you do that? That's not the first time that you
Crumpy,
did.
I think Crumpy's lying to me. He's like, I watched you walk away from someone and they were calling your name. I'm like,
I believe it to be true. I believe it to be true. If Crumpy said it, it must be true, right? And guys, don't forget here that this.
What's going on, guys? It's Dark with DLD After Dark. I wanted to give a quick shout out to one of my favorite knife companies, Tack Knives USA. Now, Tack Knives has been a huge supporter of the DLD After Dark channel for a long time, so I want to show the same support right back to them. If you use code DARK, that's DARK, you get 20% off your order. That's 20% off your order. A little kickback comes back to the channel just because you came there off of my recommendation. The money doesn't come from you, it comes from the company. So don't worry about that. You'll be able to support Tac Knives. You'll get a great OTF knife or auto knife for an excellent price, and you'll be supporting the channel as well. Why don't we take a quick look at some of their products?
The Nighthawk V2 with the double-edged dagger blade. This thing is gorgeous, very crisp action. This is in 154 cm steel. This is the Barracuda in the Warncliffe blade. This is a D2 tool steel. This has been one of my EDCs for a while. I highly recommend it. Gorgeous Warncliffe blade. This is also D2 tool steel as well. Very solid action. This is the reverse grip karambit, so it opens like this. So for all you super cool tactical guys, can't do it with a serious face. There you go.
Guys, I appreciate y'all so much. If it weren't for you guys, if it weren't for the viewers, if it weren't for the channel members, we literally would not be able to do this. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you to Tac Knives. Thank you to you. Well, let's get back to the show.
Don't ask me how many times I had to do that.
Zaxby's new chicken finger time.
Dark, you muted.
I'm sitting here running my mouth the whole time. Bro, their new one, the Prism, dude, this thing is fire. I don't know what all they're doing differently, but apparently they machined the housing and all the... honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore, all right? Because everyone's just ordering stuff from China, then assembling it here in the U.S., and they call it American-made. But I am seriously impressed with this. Just wait till you get the definition knives in your hand.
My knife, my Tac Knives was worked on by DLD. It's now perfect.
It is. It is. It was not working, and now it is. Now it is. But anyway, I still want to show them some love. Like even though we're doing our own, knife company, currently those are, manual folding blades that are very utilitarian focused, right? Like there will be other stuff in the future. We already have other stuff planned, but for the most part, it's it's if you guys still want auto knives, I do still highly recommend Tac Knives. Show them some love. 20% off with code, which is awesome. So, Rich, we'll give it to you. Clearly, you could be trusted for fatherly advice. So, what say you?
I think let me hopefully get the phraseology correct. Try to remember that everybody you run into is fighting a battle that you know nothing about.
Dang. That shit is deep, son. No, but for real, that is very true. And kind of goes right in line with what we say, every time we do our closing here, right? We I always want to remind you guys that aside from yesterday, today, right now is the best time to get right with your family and to get right with God. If any of you out there have any question as far as like what that looks like to get right with God, feel free to hit up myself or Rich. We are by no means fathers of the robes. We're not pastors, priests, or fathers or anything like that. Aside from being actual
And
fathers, but
just so
have
you know, if
conversations
you
about it.
ever think like, wow, I'm so effed up, I could never. Paul, who was Saul, was hunting and killing Christians. He
Mhm.
converted. He was a Jew. He became a Christian, and he wrote 2/3 of the New Testament.
Yep. He would literally hunt down and kill Christians. That says it all right there, man. The endless grace and endless mercy. It's incredible. And remember that if you bear his name, death has no hold over you. So I encourage all of you guys to get right with God. And like we said, if you have any questions about, if you want to talk about that, you can feel free to hit us up offline. And I want to make sure that we, continue to share that with you guys. Herb, thank you. He says, Dark, that is awesome that you're still prop and tack knives as you develop your own brand. Yeah, man, I think it's important that we all support each other. You know what I'm saying? One day I'm gonna swoop in and take that OTF business from. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. No, I mean, there's Jordan from JSD says it best. He says there's enough sunshine for everybody. You know, we don't have to all rush to get to the right place with enough tanning oil or whatever. Like there are enough sunshine rays for every single person out here. And if we took less time worrying about blocking everyone else's rays and just laid out ourselves, you know, we'd be good. You know, there's no race, you know what I mean? So, but I appreciate that and I hope that if anything, like if one day, you know, after I'm gone, people could be like, you know what, that dude, he was a dude of integrity, right? Like that, that's something that's important to me. So, um, yeah. So anyway, wrapping up here, guys. Remember, get right with your family, get right with God. Okay. And as we prepare we don't even know what is to come. I would encourage all of you guys to stand up for what's right, stand up for what's righteous. We are put here to be warriors of God. And a lot of people think, well, it just means, you know, turn the other cheek. You're put here to be a warrior of God. Okay. So, everyone here, if you're here and if you believe, you're you're put here to be a warrior of God, and never forget that. And that may mean that one day we need to fight. And I certainly hope that none of us do. And I hope we get to live a long, peaceful life. And we should train and be sure that we are prepared just to be safe. But preparation is also, of course, water, food, shelter, security, all that stuff. Outside of that, it's important that as you know, we're being that man, we hold ourselves to our own standards and expectations of who we choose to be. And some of the rules that I like to share with you guys at the end of every show are: rule number one is to be kind. It's so important that we're kind in everything that we do. That brief interaction that you have with somebody, like Rich was saying, right? Whoever it may be kind. You never know. That one little interaction could have a massive impact on their lives. Like when I went out to eat with Rod and them from Aegis, um, I saw a guy out there who was homeless, right, like basically right outside the restaurant, and I had this big chunk of short ribs left on my plate, and I felt like guilty sitting there. Like I didn't need to eat the rest of it, right? I could have, right? But I didn't need to eat the rest of it. So I went out there and I went up to the guy and I was like, "Hey, I have a chunk of meat left over. It's like this big. You know, it's short rib. It's nothing crazy, but it's a chunk. Would you like it?" And he was like, "Oh God, like yes, please." He was wearing a big cross and he was like, "God bless you. Jesus loves you." It was really cool. And I went there and I said, The only thing that I ask is, please, when you're done, would you please bring the plate back to the restaurant?" And he said, "You have my word. I will absolutely do that." And I came back in and, you know, grabbed the stuff, went out there, brought it to him, brought him a fresh thing of silverware, left it with him, and then I walked back inside. And when I came back inside, I didn't realize that Rod, Shelly, Sarge, Panda, Don Welsh, Juan, all the other people in there that were at the table, they saw that happen. And then all those people saw that man walk over to the restaurant and set the table or the plate back on the table, and then lean over and at a table that hadn't been bussed yet, he picked up a water that someone else had been drinking and put his mouth on the straw and just drank as much of it as he could, and then set it down and walked away. And that impacted every single person there. And you never know what somebody is going through. So be kind. And I totally understand that that could absolutely be me out there sitting at that table hungry. I totally understand that next year that could be me sitting out there at that table hungry. It could have been last year. It could have been 13 years ago when I got clean. It could, like, you never know. So count your blessings and make sure that you acknowledge your blessings and share gratitude with God and with the people around you, because you know, you never know, right? And do things like that, not to get recognition, but I'm saying do things for other people, right? And then know that when you do things authentically and genuinely, that you'll also have that impact on other people that are watching you, because they are watching you. And guess what? One day when I die, it makes me feel kind of good, a little, that maybe one day someone's going to be like, you know what? I knew him. I knew that man. And that man would literally bring strangers food, and he was a man of integrity, and he was all those kinds of things, right? So be the person that you would, you know, love to have like those things read about you at your, you know, anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, so that's rule 1. That's the extended version of rule 1, okay? Rule 2 is to live a life of care, compassion, contribution, give to others. When you bless others, you become blessed, because a hand that's open to give is open to receive. Rule number 3, because we know the only way for us to defeat evil is with good men skilled in violence. So make sure that you're becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be, and be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. I appreciate you so much. I will see y'all Thursday. We have some exciting shows coming up here soon. So thank you, Rich, for coming on as well. Later.